Hey, Eric Kane, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Check, check. 1, 2.
Mark, do you hear me?
No, I don't hear you.
Okay, that's good.
Well, they're all about to come up here, I guess, because nobody got here in time. I knew when they said they were doing dinner, it's 5 o'clock. I'm like, well, I may not see you. Hey, what's going on, homie? What's going on? Look at this guy. Look at this hair. What's going on? You're like way too cool. Let me get my rundown out. Hang on.
Just chilling.
I still can't believe Tony left.
Hudson.
Hey, everybody. Hey, buddy. What's going on?
I mean, it's just he's a competitor, and that's the apex of the sport.
This is what happens when you hand out
Given the opportunity,
short sleeves
like I
and
get
it
it.
becomes wintertime.
Look at this guy.
And he gets himself long sleeves. You see how this
Look
works?
at this guy.
Hear about the Giants.
Week 11 of the high school football season is upon us. A chill in the air. It feels like playoff time, although they start next week. Well, a lot of important games coming your way tonight. Half the games on Thursday this week, half on Friday. Mark Packer along with Austin Price up in the friendly confines. By the way, you clean up nice, man. This is good.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you hand out short sleeve things and it's turned into wintertime in a hurry. Ironically, normally we could wear short sleeves second week of November, but not this year. As we head into Halloween, it's like 45 and windy with a wind chill about 12.
Yeah, and Eric Kane is down on the sideline, the third member of the team. You've got a long sleeve top on.
I do. Again, it's I don't want to repeat what Austin said, but it's a little chilly out here,
Yeah.
so I had to bring the long sleeves.
It is. All right, let's start talking about some of the key players in this game. Let's start over there on the Powell side, Eric.
Yeah, Caleb Akers, he's a senior on this defensive line. He's been there, done that. He's played for a long time. And, you know, he's very impactful, sets the edge, and he forces things inside for USF commit Iverson Garcia with his 10 sacks. With Joshua Kay on the other side, it feels like Powell has a defensive lineman every single year. This year they have 3, and Caleb Akers is kind of that elder statesman in the room.
Eric, when you flip it to the Knox West side, Messiah Wren is going to have a big game tonight on the ground. This wind could play a factor for both special teams and both teams' ability to throw the football, which means the ability to run it could be huge.
Yeah, I mean, West wants to run the football anyway, regardless, and their senior leader, Messiah Wren, again, a guy that's been here, done that. They like to line him up in the slot, jet sweeps, to line him up in the backfield. They find different ways to get him the football, but he's been effective. 9 touchdowns this year, averaging over 7 yards per carry. A heavy dose of 22 in a game that means everything for West tonight.
Yeah, and they've got a two-headed monster in the running game. You know, West kind of getting their footing underneath them now. They started off, they had all those challenges with Lamar Brown out as head coach and Barron Chandler in. But you kind of feel like West is starting to get their mojo back just a little bit.
Absolutely. They're starting to find, a path. And
Yeah.
that path may require being the 4 seed going to Sevier County in round 1. but that's better than sitting at home. And as a 4 seed, they are the most dangerous of them all.
Yeah, there's no question about that. And here's the deal. If West is at Sevier County, I mean, we're going to be at Sevier County next week for round 1 no matter what.
Yeah, whether it's Halls, which, again, that means West has got to win and Halls has got to lose to get that to happen. Yeah. Otherwise, it's West at Sevier County. You're right. We'll be over there with the Smoky Bears next week.
Yeah, and Eric, here we go. I mean, how about that next week if it's West at Sevier County in the playoffs, and you take a look at the region standings and you see where we're at in the region standings right now. Halls and West sitting there. The way that West could pass Halls is if West gets the win tonight and they get to 5-2. If Halls were to lose to Clinton, Halls would be the 4 seed, and Halls would go to Sevier County.
Any scenario where they're tied, Halls beat West, they have the tiebreaker head-to-head.
Yep, so we'll see what happens. Some of the games tonight, some of the games tomorrow. We'll be able to keep you updated as we go through the evening. Okay. Goodbye, Eric. We'll see you again in a few minutes. Way to sign you off. We have seen Grace several times this year. Boy, they got a guy who's just hard to miss.
They do. He came over from Lakeway Christian last offseason. He's been dynamic. He's going to be up for Mr. Football. We're talking about Jace Ballard of the Grace Rams.
Here at Grace with Jace Ballard. Jace, you come here to Grace, instant impact guy in a number of different ways. How do you feel like you've adjusted?
I feel like I've adjusted, playing more receiver here. At Lakeway, I played more running back. Here, I'm playing some receiver, some running back, some quarterback, some defense. I think I've adjusted pretty well.
Do you like how they're using you on offense? Because it feels like they're using you in a number of different ways. Pop passes, deep balls. Like you said, you line up a quarterback some.
I love how they're using me. I love being able to play different positions on the field and use my speed and my athleticism to affect the game.
Do you feel like the speed's ever one of those things where even you surprise yourself? Like with going and getting a deep ball that most people think is overthrown, or beating a guy that maybe has an angle on you.
Sometimes I do. Like there's been some plays I thought Cooper might have overthrown me like a little, and then I was able to get it. It kind of surprises me sometimes.
This team's had a number of different injuries and hasn't really missed a beat. You guys keep overcoming and telling guys step up. What do you like about this team?
It's that next man up mentality. I mean, on the practice field, everybody's locking in, getting mental reps if they're not in the game, and then when they are in practice, they're really focusing and getting better.
What's your favorite route to run?
Definitely the post corner.
The post corner?
The post corner.
What makes that your favorite?
I love being able to do double moves, and then we score on it all the time.
I do feel like you have a lot of success with being able to hit double moves. What do you think about your game that gives you the ability to kind of hit somebody with a fake one way and hit them back the other direction?
I think it's just like the quick feet, being able to use my eyes, my hips to make them think I'm going one way and just cut back the other way.
I know you want to play in college. You got in Carson Newman off here recently. Your dad played there. What would it mean for you to play in college?
I mean, that's my dream. I've been saying it since I started playing football 12 years ago that I wanted to go play in college.
Come here to Grace. You'll be a one-year guy. What's it meant to play?
I mean, it means everything to me. Being able to come in, everybody here is so welcoming, and me being able to play is just amazing.
Lots of big plays, lots of touchdowns, and hopefully for him, a few more to go in this football season. Jace Ballard here with the Grace Rams.
No. Okay. All right, so here we go. Live television. These are my two dudes with me as I'm going to bring Charlie Morgan in from Gray Hodges. On my left right here, this is Hudson. This is my 6-year-old grandson, Charlie. You hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. I got Miles over here. Here's my 2-year-old grandson. Can you guys say hi to Charlie? Say hi, Charlie. Okay, Charlie, here's what we're talking about. These guys are going to be with me for this interview segment, okay?
Perfect.
All right, we're talking about hot water heaters. They're going to change over the next few years. What do we need to know, and how can you help at Gray Hodges?
Well, here in the next, by 2029, all tank water heaters are going to go to the heat pump situation. It's going to be mandatory by 29. So between now and 29, if your water heater goes out, you're better off to go ahead and transfer to a tank heater with a heat pump. TVA is offering a tremendous rebate to get the price down there, so that's going to help you.
Okay. All right, so I lost one of them. All right, I lost Miles. He left, so I got Hudson with me. Tell me what you guys have to offer.
Well, right now we haven't got them in, but we're in the process of bringing them in. It's just something new that as far as saving energy and everything like that, and TVA is really pushing the environmental.
Okay, all right, so changes are coming. You guys are going to be ready at Gray Hodges, and we will see you next week at Sevier County, okay?
Sound like this is definitely football weather.
I know. You're going to be there at Neyland Stadium Saturday for Oklahoma.
I'll be there.
Hey, and I will too, and thank you to you. I've got to say that. Okay, hey, Hudson, we got to bye to Charlie. Hudson, I got to ask you a question. What position do you play in football?
Offense.
Offense? No, you're actually a great lineman. Defensive lineman, Hudson is. This is my football player, and I've said one day when I'm calling a game and I'm calling Hudson's name, it's time for me to retire. Is that a deal?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. You're looking good, man. All right, let's take a break. It feels like playoff weather. We're bundling up, and we're going back down to the sideline when we come back. It's Powell and West at the top of the hour.
For most of us, our most valuable possession is our home. Well, they say that if you want to increase equity in your home, increase its value, the best way to do it is by renovating your kitchen. So after living in our home for 20 years, we decided to spruce up the kitchen. We made a business decision we call Gray Hodges. Look, if it's the biggest business decision that you make when it comes to your home, don't take a chance. Call the professionals, the people that I trust at Gray Hodges.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Ted Russell Ford is East Tennessee's #1 volume Ford dealer. That's the super dealer you choose how to conquer the road. Gas, diesel, hybrid, or all electric. Right now, get up to $10,000 off MSRP on select Ford F-150s. Come see the super dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
This water makes my hair so dry and brittle.
AquaClear can fix that.
Jeez, I hate the way my water smells.
AquaClear can fix that.
No matter how much lotion I use, my skin is always so dry.
AquaClear can fix that.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
Well, Senior Day festivities going on here at West High School, as they said they were going to go from about 6:40 to 6:57 or so, and we'll figure out the national anthem at that point. But what a special night here at West. 4-4 on the season. What a win it would be for them if they can get this win tonight. Mark Packer along with Austin Price, Eric Kane down on the sideline. Before we get rolling, let's head back to the WBIR studios. Eric will get to you in a second and check in on the Blitz Players of the Week.
Time for some Player of the Week accolades, Week 10, and we've got another pair of offensive and defensive Players of the Week. And this first player, well, he's kind of used to this kind of recognition. Sevier County QB Cooper Newman. He had quite the game to remember against Huntington, West Virginia last week, throwing for 350 yards and 4 touchdowns. Also in that game, the junior QB became the all-time leading passer in Smoky Bear history. Cooper said the record isn't only a testament to his hard work, but his receivers as well.
It's truly special. I think just really all the hard work you put in all the years I've been here and throwing to these guys I've been throwing to my whole life, and just to see them make the plays. And Parker Newman, I've been playing with him since I've been 3. Him having the catch that broke the record is really special.
On defense, it's Taj Taylor. In the 40-39 win over William Blount, the Central linebacker finished with 9 tackles, a forced fumble, and a pass breakup as well. Taylor plays both sides of the ball, but says defense is his favorite. Here's why.
I've been playing as a kid, just filling gaps. I love being aggressive. I love, fitting gaps, taking on blocks, in the backfield. Best part. I'm aggressive. I'm very aggressive, very aggressive. But people say about my game, it's me out and the feel like when I go to receiver, get a lot of balls in the flats. I'm really underrated there.
Central wraps up the regular season against Carnes, while Sevier County looks for a win over Mo West. Both games are set for Friday. I'll send things back to you.
Emily Ray, thank you. Here's a look at the Friday games. And, of course, we'll have games that we'll talk about tonight. But Alcoa at Anderson County is the 10 tailgate and the Rivalry Friday game. Sevier County's at Morristown West tomorrow night. Carnes is at Central. Coalfield at Oliver Springs is a very important game. And depending on what happens here tonight, Clinton at Halls could have some meaning. Eric, let's start with you. What jumps out and grabs you on that list?
Yeah, you look down here at this list, and obviously there's a regional championship and small school football. It's the best, in my opinion. Two teams that don't like each other in Coalfield, Oliver Springs. That one immediately jumps out to me. But then, of course, you look at the Halls-Clinton game. We talked about it in the segment prior. So much at stake for this game tonight, for Halls tomorrow, and Halls will know more about its future, obviously, by the outcome here tonight.
Yeah.
This game. If West loses, then Halls is locked in the 3, which means the game may not mean as much to them, but it could mean a lot to Clinton as they're trying to build some momentum heading into the offseason. Coalfield, Oliver Springs, as Eric said, is obviously one you circle on the calendar. Coalfield has 2 losses, but two very, very good football teams early in the year. They've won undefeated since then. Tonight, I like the games that are going on tonight, honestly. When you look around, Carter and Gibbs, that's, if Gibbs wins, they're the 2 seed. If not, they're the 3.
Yeah.
Either way, Anderson County and Gibbs, if it shakes out that way, would go to Middle Tennessee in rounds 2 and 3.
Oak Ridge and Maryville, obviously a key game tonight.
Yes, no doubt.
A lot of eyes will be on that game tonight. I think the game we've got tomorrow night, Alcoa and Anderson County, at the start of the year, you thought, well, maybe Anderson County could push Alcoa. J.D. Gillum goes out. He was out for 7 weeks. It stunted the growth of the young 9th grade quarterback. Alcoa has been as good as any Alcoa team we may have ever seen.
No doubt.
And, Eric, I don't know that anybody can hang with Alcoa.
Yeah, it's a tall task. Obviously, you want to be as healthy as you possibly can be. That game at Anderson County, Halloween night, the show is going to be incredible. But Alcoa, great quarterback, dual threat. They run the football well. And, of course, that defense, stingy as always. It's going to be a tall task for the Mavs.
I agree. I think ultimately they're going to have some things break their way
early
in that football game if they're going to hang in there against Alcoa.
Well, and that's what Davey Gillum and I talked about. I said, when you're the underdog, which hasn't happened very often at Anderson County, but when you're the underdog, do you feel a little bit more pressure that you've got to get, something going your way early? He said, absolutely, and we're not used to being here.
They're not. They're used to being the top dog. Now Alcoa's in there, and they're the infinity top dog in whatever region they're in.
And with that said, Eric, do you coach differently?
No, I don't think you coach differently. I mean, you got to stay true to who you are. I mean, everybody knew that Alcoa was going to come into this region, come into this division, and, it's the final game of the regular season. So I don't think you coach differently at all. Stay true to what you do, but you just go out there and hope that's enough to, as Austin pointed out, catch some breaks early, change the way the game is called on the other side.
All right, sounds good. All right, Eric, we'll check in with you in just a little bit. Hey, before we move on and get Covenant Health in, let's check in with one of the top defensive linemen over at Oak Ridge.
Here at Oak Ridge with Taj Walters. Taj, you're going to play at Austin Peay, so we'll talk about that coming up. But let's talk about this Oak Ridge team, man. What you guys are undefeated on the year. What do you like about this team, and what do you feel like this team's done well this year?
We have brought the energy, since the beginning, ever since our scrimmages and stuff. We've been locked in at practice, just we practice hard every day, even though on walkthroughs, you see I'm sweating. It's just I like us because we got a good defense. We're holding up to less than 10 points a game. Offense, we can score. We just had a little rough game last game, but we got that fixed now, so it should be better.
What do you feel like you do well as a player?
I feel like I'm a great run stopper, good pass rusher too, but great run stopper. They can't run the ball on me. It's just hard to run the ball.
How important is it to read your keys when you're playing defensive line?
It's very important. You gotta know what you're doing. Know how to use your eyes, cause you just gotta be. I don't know how to say it, but
you just gotta be disciplined.
Yeah.
For you to go and play college at Austin Peay, I know that's exciting for you, but to close out this season strong, how important is that?
It's way more important right now. I'm focused on the right now. Trying to win the state championship, but taking one game at a time, focusing on Farragut, and that's tomorrow, so just go win that game.
When you look at this team, what's been the most impressive thing about it for you?
It's really our defense, man. Like, we've been playing lockdown defense. Like, if they score, it's either fourth quarter when the starter's not in, or like we let up something that like we ran in practice, and that's on us, and that's it.
I tell you what I like is that you guys play as a team.
Yeah.
Play as a team all the way throughout. Finally, we talk about playing at Austin Peay. How excited are you about that?
I'm very excited. I'm ready to go and just get after it there and get better.
We'll go over to Clarksville, play for Coach Ferris and the Governors. Taj Walters here for the Oak Ridge Wildcats.
Yeah, and Oak Ridge with the big game tonight at Maryville. Our game tomorrow night on OEB Law Rivalry Friday, presented by Carson Newman, Alcoa, and Anderson County, WKNX, The Knox, WBIR Plus, and on the YouTube side on Rivalry Thursday. Logan Pendergrass is here from Covenant Health Therapy Centers. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great tonight, sir. Thank you for having me.
Hey, you bet. Hey, let's talk about the importance of the therapy centers when we talk about young athletes.
Yes, sir. It's important to just get them in, make sure that muscles are moving correctly, make sure that they got good motion, that everything's functioning the way that it should be.
Logan, what kind of physical therapy services do you guys offer?
We are predominantly outpatient orthopedics at our downtown location. We do offer some lymphedema therapy. We offer women's health. We offer vestibular. We see everything from weekend warriors to post-op to shoulder pain, back pain, you name it.
I know you're excited about the Health Therapy Center, which is downtown. How do people learn more about that?
They can find us on the web at covenanthealththerapycenters.com. They can give us a call down there. We can get them set up and get them in.
Do you have to have a referral? Do you just show up? What do you do?
You don't have to have a referral. Insurance these days pay for it. You can give us a call down there. We'll run your insurance, make sure that it's going to be covered, and we can get you in, make sure that you're appropriate for therapy.
Sounds good. Hey, Logan, thanks so much for swinging by. Stay warm, okay?
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right. Hey, by the way, this cold weather out here could give you more customers, right?
That's right. Let's bring them on down. Have a good night.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, Logan Pendergrass of Covenant Health. Hey, Gray Hodges pregame show continues. It's Powell and West coming up at the top of the hour here in just a few minutes.
For most of us, our most valuable possession is our home. Well, they say that if you want to increase equity in your home, increase its value, the best way to do it is by renovating your kitchen. So after living in our home for 20 years, we decided to spruce up the kitchen. We made a business decision we call Gray Hodges. Look, if it's the biggest business decision that you make when it comes to your home, don't take a chance. Call the professionals, the people that I trust at Gray Hodges.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results, 546-1111.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Welcome back to the Gray Hodges pregame show. Playoff atmosphere tonight, playoff weather, just a chill in the air, and we do start rivalry playoffs, OEB rivalry playoffs next week. Hey, our thanks as always as senior night festivities continue. Jim and Nick's has been incredible this year for our pregame meal each and every week. Jim and Nick's Community Barbecue. Well, they sent out tonight the barbecue and the banana pudding and chicken tenders for us. A great night tonight right over by Westtown Mall. Lunch is great. Get there early because they always have a great crowd at Jim and Nick's, and we sure do appreciate them. All right, hey, let's check in with the head coach of the Powell Panthers, that being Matt Lowe. Powell head coach Matt Lowe, it feels like playoff weather. Does it feel like playoffs to you?
It certainly does. You know, a lot of our region is already determined, so this feels like you're starting the playoffs. The weather makes you feel like this. Powell West, they're used to going, deep in the playoffs. This gets you excited for playoff football.
Matt, does it change anything for you that you're the number one seed, you're at home, this is not for a region championship? Does it change the mindset at all?
Not at all. This is Powell West. And for the last 5-6 years, since 2019, these two teams have gone at it, usually once in the regular season and then again somewhere during the postseason. These two clubs, they like playing cold weather football against each other, and tonight we get to do that.
I remember when Deuce Rogers was a young buck out there, and now he's that seasoned senior. The last game's coming up. What does he mean to you?
Well, he's unbelievable. He and I have a great relationship, working relationship where he's out there playing. But on top of that, what he means to this Powell football team, what he means to those guys in the locker room, he's been through the battles. They're going to rely on him to make plays. He's going to rely on them to set the stage so that he can go and have that opportunity.
Maybe the toughest question you've answered ever. Who exudes more confidence, you or Deuce Rogers?
I would have to go with Deuce Rogers. He's a pretty well-spoken and encouraging type figure.
Yeah, I love that. Matt had to think about it. Okay, so here's the first-round playoff game next week on OEB Law Rivalry Playoffs, brought to you by Food City. Very likely will be Halls, depending on what all happens. West, excuse me. Very likely will be West. There's a slight chance it could be Halls, but we'll be at Sevier County nonetheless next Friday night. Gray Hodges pregame show at 6:30, kickoff at 7 o'clock. WKNX The Knox, WBIR. Plus on the digital side, Rivalry Thursday, YouTube, Facebook, and we have to do all that stuff now. And then the 10 Blitz. Make sure you tune in for all the post-game, the highlights, and all of that with all the sports folks over at WBIR. Before we say goodbye on the pregame show and hello on the broadcast, here is the latest state poll. Page, the team that lost to Sevier County in the championship game a year ago, is now number one, thanks to Sevier County's narrow loss to Grace that we had on Rivalry Friday a few weeks ago. Powell is sitting there at number 4, Central at number 8. Ray County and Walker Valley will play tomorrow night, so we'll learn a lot about that region. But here's the thing, if things go chalk with Sevier County, the 1 seed, and Powell, the 1 seed, third-round playoff game, sign me up for OEB Rivalry Friday for Powell and Sevier County. A lot of things have got to happen, but that could be a playoff game we would have for you on TV coming up in just a few weeks. Got to sign off here on the pregame show. Kickoff is just moments away after this break on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, brought to you by Covenant Health. Kickoff when we come back.
Hey guys, we got a special guest coach today. Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it. Come on. Let's go. Drop.
Hey, bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Auburn's. Let's eat. Auburn's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I'm a State Farm agent here in West Knoxville. I love to serve all of East Tennessee for all of your home, car, life, and business insurance. If you need anything insurance related, give us a call at 675-0888.
I'm Tennessee basketball player JP Estrella. Let me give you a tour here of the offices at Knoxville Smiles. Dr. Costa is placing implants with a robot, and it's all done digitally. There's no guessing with this since it's all robotic. Dr. Wilco is the newest addition to the office. He loves to research the latest and greatest in technology, so the other doctors go to him for the newest product information and techniques. Dr. Malone is building teeth in the mouth. To him, cosmetic bonding is more like artwork. He does this without cutting your teeth down. It's all about building them up. Guys, we still have a problem. Do y'all have a bigger chair?
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
The following live sports broadcast is brought to you by Pac-Man HD Productions.
A beautiful night for a playoff game. Although the playoffs start next week, it feels like November, and it feels like playoffs. And when Powell and West get together, it always means something on FCA Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health. So things are changed up just a little bit timing-wise with Senior Day festivities going long. And so now we will take the national anthem, which is brought to you by Food City. And on a nice frosty night before a Halloween night, now we'll get things going. Mark Patton along with Austin Price. Here we go.
We got end of November temperatures at the end of October.
Yeah, we really do. All right, so Powell and West tonight. Let's talk about the key players. We'll handle this, and then Eric Kane will handle the interview with the Baron Chandler. Deuce Rogers.
Yeah, Deuce Rogers is the guy, the straw that stirs the drink. He's the engine that makes this Powell attack go. You look at him on the ground, near 800 yards, near 1,200 yards through the air. That's almost 2,000 yards by himself. 12 passing touchdowns, 14 rushing touchdowns, and only has thrown one interception on the year. He takes care of the ball. He's a veteran. He's a senior, and he will be the guy that either leads them to a undefeated season in region play.
Yeah.
Or maybe West upsets him. We'll see. For West to upset him, we'll flip it to the other side. J.P. Peace, the Tennessee commit, has got to play well. He's got to get after Deuce Rogers. He's got to pressure the quarterback and then be good in, defending the passes across the middle when Powell wants to use the middle of the football field. He does have that big club on his hands, which makes it hard to catch a pick, but he definitely can get to the defenders and drag them down. That's number 9, J.P. Peace.
You know what's so interesting is we wait for Eric Kane to get Barron Chandler down on the field as things are a little delayed because of senior night. You know, this West team, and we've talked about this, the loss of their head coach, Lamar Brown, the rudder of the boat, and all of those things. You learn so much about what head coaches mean when you don't have that head coach there. Barron Chandler goes from coordinator to head coach. They had their challenges early, but they played Maryville, they played Alcoa. That didn't help them at all. You feel like this is the West program we're used to.
I would tell you it didn't help them in the moment, but I think it's helped them now.
Okay.
Because it's punched them in the mouth, and now you see how they respond.
Yeah.
They got punched in the mouth in region play against Central, against Halls. And then they started to kind of pick themselves up by their bootstraps and continue to push on. And tonight is the ultimate litmus test of how much have they learned from early in the year.
See, here's the deal, though. Maryville and Alcoa, they weren't football games. I mean, we had Alcoa out where it just wasn't a football game. Now, I would say this. We had Central and Rivalry Friday. It ended up 29-21. The Halls game was a 3-point game.
No doubt.
Games that they could have had. So while they're 4-4, I would not want to be Sevier County, let's just say, next week.
I agree.
West. Let's head down to the sideline. Eric Kane down on the sideline with Barron Chandler.
Coach, obviously a lot going on right now. We got senior night, Halloween tomorrow. What could be happening next week? What's been your message to your team this week to focus on the game?
Just focus on the game. I mean, that's the important thing. The game's the important thing. You just play the game, and you go out here and play 48 minutes, and we'll see where we're at the end of that.
Obviously, a lot of talent on that other sideline. What's the point for you guys here in the first quarter to get off to the start that you want to?
Just go out there and execute. You know, one of our goals from the beginning of the year has been to win the first 5 minutes of every half. And so, you know, if we can do that and then just keep playing, I mean, that's the thing that we've talked about all week is just compete for 48 minutes.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
First quarter is brought to you by OEB Law, as always. And, you know, Barron Chandler, I understand he's a guy that, you want to cheer for. Matt Lowe's been here a long time and a guy who's had a lot of success.
He has. His second stint at Powell, had that short stint, a few years there at Kings Academy in between. But he's Powell through and through, and he is the fabric of that community. And they're always right there. Whether they win the region or finish second or third, they're always right there in the mix for a region title.
West won the toss. They have deferred. So Deuce Rogers and the Powell offense will get the football. An eye-opener, if you will, just a couple of weeks ago when Powell lost a home game to Jefferson County, 27-24.
But maybe a good loss.
Well, and that's what Matt said. Matt said it was probably a good thing. He said, let's just say practices were a little bit more intense.
And again, the leader of this team is Deuce Rogers. What did he do when Sevier County played Grace? There he was up there on the Grace sideline watching. So what are you doing? He goes, I figure we're going to play this group in a few weeks. I want to be able to see him again. We've not seen him since we lost to him last year in the playoffs.
His ball goes out of the back of the end zone. And so, here he comes. Deuce Rogers, one of the worst-kept secrets in East Tennessee. And it's not, and we'll look at his numbers here. It's not just throwing the football, 1,133 yards, 12 touchdowns. It's running the football. He is a load.
He is a load. We watched him last year against that Sevier County team on that 4th down and 1 where he looked like Tommy Frazier just dragging him alongside.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a play. And West, if they're challenged this year, it's in the secondary. So we'll see what happens with that. Rogers going to look to throw, and it'll be taken down quickly. Let's set up the offense for you. They'll be tested by a very aggressive West front seven.
Look at him up front. A lot of seniors, except for that sophomore right tackle, Hayden Wallace, who's been decent this year as just a sophomore. They're going to need him to play well tonight to get a win. Also watch number 1, the true freshman, Lamere Porter.
Officially no gain on the play, no loss on the play, so second down and 10. Right. Oh, goodness!
West comes out fired up. What a lick that time as we look at the West defense. Not on that starting lineup, but making the hit was DeAndre Brinson. J.P. Peace, going to be the guy we talk about a lot tonight, but also watch out for Davis Neely and a couple of other key defenders for that West defense.
Well, it's going to take a lot to beat that one for the Joe Newberg collision of the night, and a third down. Rodgers
here's
can
where you
run
got to watch
if he
out.
wants.
Here's where you got to watch out.
And Rodgers will break the tackles and will get the first down past the 35. Most quarterbacks would have gone for 5. This one goes for 17.
I almost feel like sometimes the Powell offense on third down is, all right, all the receivers go deep, drag a bunch of guys down the field, and then let him do that right there because it's so hard to stop him. You played the first 2 downs perfect, perfect, and you let him off the hook on a third down conversion.
Sound like Dennis Green. We let him off the hook. First down and 10 at the 38. Rodgers will run it again.
And again, winning early downs, a host of Rebels that never actually get him to the ground. I mean, such a load. That epitomizes Deuce Rodgers.
So Eric Kane has made his way up to the booth. I believe he's got both lungs reconnected to his body.
It's cold.
It's cold down there, and I'll be cold doing the Matlock kick for tires for the first time ever coming up at halftime. But the West defense, you can tell, zeroing in on Rodgers to say you're not going to beat us on the ground, although he had the big third down conversion.
Well, he leads the team in rushing by nearly 350 yards. He has 10 more attempts running the football than anybody else.
Second down and 9. West with nice gap control, trying to get him down, and they finally will. And gap control is something that Baron Chandler talked about with Deuce Rodgers. You're so easy to get out of the gap and give him a gap like you did on that third down.
And that's twice now James Sutton has gotten to Deuce Rodgers. I mean, just doing a nice job. He did on the first play of the game. Now, right there on second down now, brings up a third down and near 20 yards.
I don't know that I'd even call that a tackle. I would call that a Rodgers got tripped up and just fell on top of the defender after a loss of 12.
I mean, this is where you want to be in if you're West. Force a punt, get the football to your offense. This would be a great start.
Third down and 20, inside handoff. And there's that Rebel defense swarming to the football.
Also very active early on tonight is Nalija Dickey.
Yeah, he set the edge on that play prior. Whenever Rodgers turned around, he was right in his face. He had to retreat, and that forced a greater tackle for loss.
So the Panthers got 1 first down. They cannot get a second, and they'll be forced to punt. Fourth down and 19, and Abel Ancelet is lightning in a bottle, just hoping he gets his hands on this one.
Punting into the wind, and this thing kind of dies out.
And Ancelet will fair catch it at the 44. So now the West offense with the two-headed monster at running back, they don't ask a lot out of their quarterback.
They do rotate quarterbacks the last few weeks.
Correct. They're rotating 2 quarterbacks, but what they're asking the 1-2 punching quarterback to do is not lose a game for us.
Don't make mistakes. Put your team in positions to go and get first downs. Again, you love the chunk plays, but you want first downs. And how you accomplish that, give it to 22 and number 2 in the backfield.
Jack Harrison gets the first crack at tonight. You'll also see Cannon Dowd, number 15, take snaps at quarterback.
So a first down, and right on cue, they'll take a deep shot and just overthrow the receiver.
I said all that. They had a chunk play there for the taking, just a little bit overthrown.
And this offense kind of coming together now. Messiah Wren at running back is a guy that we've had on, but the 1-2 punch at running back, it's not just 22.
No, it's also Raheem Lee, who has 11 touchdowns. Both these guys averaging about 8 yards per carry. That's winning football.
Second down and 10, would be shocked if they don't go to the ground and try to get some yardage here, and they will right up the gut, and they will get yardage. Set up the defense for you. You're going to keep your eye on number 95, Iverson Garcia. He is an absolute player.
He's not the only one. Caleb Akers, we talked about in pregame, he's the defensive end. Joshua Kay on the other side. Powell and the defensive lineman. Iverson Garcia leading the bunch, and he's got somebody in the house watching him tonight.
No doubt about it. South Florida head coach Alex Golish is here. He may join us here in the booth at some point.
Low snap. Right off right tackle, and they'll get the first down.
I love the way Raheem Lee plays. I love the way he runs the football.
Well, you look
He's
at the
just a
stats.
sophomore.
You look at the stats, by the way, and maybe we'll do that after this play because we're showing replays. But our Smoky stat stuffer kind of highlights, Austin, that 1-2 punch at the running back position. First down and 10. This could be a double pass to Wren, but he'll cut upfield. And the pads are popping. Now there's Messiah Wren's numbers. Raheem Lee not on this graphic, but Wren averaging 7.5 yards a carry.
Again, that's winning football right there. They'll throw it to him as well. He'll line up in the slot. They'll send him in motion. He's a ball player.
With the pads popping.
Yeah. And that sideline down there, the west sideline, was on fire. It's a cold night. It was on fire when I was making my way back up here. They're ready to roll.
And off right tackle. Powell is there. And I think this, obviously we've already said, and we'll say it again, I mean, it looks like it'll be West and Sevier County as the game we're doing next week in the first round. I wouldn't want to play West right now.
Oh, they're hot.
I wouldn't want to play Sevier County if I'm West.
Yeah, because that's a team that knows how to win a lot of games.
The last 3 state champions in a first-round game.
Well, here's the other thing you got to keep in mind is, like, even if West wins this game and they stay the 4, that's just building momentum heading into Sevier County next week.
Sure. Oh, they run a little reverse. How about this? Going to look to throw. Going to get rid of the football. Very well played by Powell on the defensive side. DeMarcus Huffine Jr. was not fooled by that, and he gets the interception.
A little slow in the development of the play, Mark, and the quarterback gets hit, and we'll look at that when we come back.
What does strength in numbers mean to you? At Covenant Health, it means we see nearly 2.2 million visits annually. It means our 13,000 dedicated experts are all working together for a common goal. With over 150 locations throughout East Tennessee, you'll always find an open door to care, because we are committed to being the first, best, and strongest choice for the one number who matters most. You. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
And Rivalry Thursday brought to you by Covenant Health. So many locations, so many options of how to take care of you and your family at Covenant Health. So Powell gets the football. Rogers looking to run, and that's what they're going to try to do to him all night long.
And he's going to be fine, but you also don't want him to take too many shots here. Your spot is the 1 seed regardless, win or loss. Take a look at the he gets hit right as he's throwing it, which makes him underthrow this just a fraction. And allows it to get picked off.
Joshua Kay
by Huffine.
Joshua Kay had the pressure and the hit at the time of the throw.
No gain on the play. Rogers with the football, trying to find somebody to get rid of it. 2 and almost intercepted.
That was dangerous.
This defensive front 7 for West
is getting after it.
Is getting after it.
They're getting after it.
Rogers there, the pressure wasn't even that great on that single play, but he felt the pressure the play before and the series before. That clock in his mind is getting accelerated a little bit.
I mean, every play could easily been an offensive face mask on Deuce Rogers, who grabbed the defensive lineman's face mask. 3rd and 11. Powell 1 of 2 on 3rd downs tonight.
Rogers will keep it himself, and they're just not going to fall for that. The defense just not going to fall for that. And number 52 in on the tackle, Jeremiah Caswell, a sophomore, along with about 5 of his friends wearing blue.
Same result, almost different play. I mean, again.
By the way, I commandeered the bullhorn that makes the police siren noise from the ladies out here. They're not happy about it. But
they told me about they had the megaphone coming our way tonight.
They still got the cowbells, though.
Yeah, they had the cowbells. You've got the megaphone. They said it was going to be a battle. Punt going to be caught. A great field position for the Rebels. Let's take us a break while we can. 5 minutes to go first quarter. No score.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank. Life made better.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
Here in Knoxville, fall is about community, comfort, and of course, football season. At Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville, we believe your drive should be just as memorable. Step inside a new Lincoln and discover thoughtful design, quiet luxury, and technology that makes every trip effortless. And right now, finance the 2025 Lincoln Aviator at 0% APR for 48 months. From weekday drives to Saturday tailgates, Lincoln delivers luxury and comfort for every season. Come see us at Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville.
I still have spots on my glasses, even with the most expensive cleaners.
Whoa, AquaClear can fix that.
If I don't squeegee this, I still see spots.
Are you tired of still seeing spots? AquaClear can fix that.
Faded laundry again?
AquaClear can fix that.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by OEB Law, Ted Russell Ford, Carson Newman University, Knoxville Smiles, Commercial Bank, and Exterior Home Solutions. No score in this one. 5 minutes to go first quarter. West will start at the Powell 43-yard line. And they'll go to Lee off left tackle. And it looks so far like we are shaping up for one of those typical Powell West defensive games.
Yeah, heavyweight fight. Who makes the fewest mistakes in this game? And if you do make a mistake, you got to do it like West did, which was turning the ball over and making Powell drive 80 yards versus giving them a short field.
Second drive for West tonight. Second drive into Powell territory, although they're heading back towards West territory.
That is Iverson Garcia. Quicker than a cat.
Boy, Iverson Garcia just looks like a man among boys, doesn't he?
Continues to get better and better and better.
In the back now, we give him credit, but obviously he kind of cleaned it up. As Caleb Akers, who we highlighted before the game, was the first man to grab Lee.
I can promise you, Lee felt Akers grabbing him by the legs and then said, oh no, when he saw 95 coming up top.
So a third down and 13. They'll look to throw, going to take a shot downfield. If you keep this on the field and play, you might have a chance. But that one thrown out of bounds and a fourth down and long, and the Rebels will punt.
Yeah, so far, not a lot of fireworks offensively. It's been a defensive game, trying to run the football, just not a whole lot there.
I never understand why the quarterback does not at least throw it on the field of play. If you're going to throw it, at least give your guy a chance.
Well, on a windy night like tonight, it can kind of, you can throw one you think is going to be in the field of play, and then the wind just kind of takes it.
And the wind is howling down there.
Speaking of that, got a Colquitt punting, Colston Colquitt. And this one will try to stay outside the end zone, but it doesn't.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank. Life made better.
And by the way, the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase presented by Food City, Saturday, December the 13th, 7 o'clock, right here at West High School. I have the rosters fully completed in my hot little hands. I've already given Austin a copy of it, and we'll start talking as we go about some players in this game and other games who will be in the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase. That guy will be.
Third series of the game for Powell. They've got one first down to show for it.
So first down with no score yet. Rodgers will throw this one out. And here's what you're trying to do is get it to your playmakers in the open field, and that's what your playmakers do. Man. Down to the 30-yard line, just so quick is Zion Jackson, the junior.
Yeah, and he was holding that thing like a loaf of bread, though, as he was, slowing up and changing fields. Got to be careful of that because West is good enough to come back there, knock it away from behind.
Yeah, and you just needed a spark offensively in this football game, and Jackson just
Watch
got
this thing, dangling.
10 touchdowns on the year. Yeah, he kind of did the swim, took it over.
And we do have some conversation going on with our white hat, who is now finally making it past midfield to the 45, to the 44, and now the 43.
42 and the 41.
So just that quickly after the 46-yard catch and carry, and at the 29, Powell has a first down. Handoff off right tackle, and there's that West defense.
I mean, there's just nowhere to go. You keep trying to stretch it, and this defense is running so well, setting the edge, running the alley, and making the tackle. That's a loss of about one.
Second down and 11. Powell 7-1. Didn't actually play the first game against Anderson County because of the weather. And here come the Rebels in the backfield. Everyone takes a shot. And did the football come loose? Deuce Rodgers kept fighting. And because of the fight, there's a fumble. Had he just gone down, he would still have the ball, but that's just Deuce Rodgers doing what he does.
They're talking about it here. The one referee signaled fumble, West ball. The white hat looks like he's getting ready to do the same, and he does.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, good piece of officiating just to have the conversation. And that's what Matt and Deuce are talking about. Matt's like, I can't blame you for your effort.
Well, I mean, it's the fight. Like, you want that fight. But again, just be smart. There's two guys on him right here.
Tuck it away.
And someone's coming to your front where the ball is.
Yep, ball's out.
Yeah.
He just came from behind. It might have been J.P. Peace with that big club.
Now we got a new quarterback in the game.
Yeah, they rotate 2 series for number 8, and then they go to number 15. That being Cannon Down.
And he'll look to throw on the first play, getting all kinds of pressure, going to be taken down.
There he is. Iverson Garcia.
I asked Matt about Garcia, and I said, I don't want to compare him to Walter Nolan, but I'm going to ask the question, how do you compare them? And he said, he's the closest thing I've had to Walter. They've got that twitch, that quick twitch. They're big and they're physical.
Walter was a girthier human being and was equally as twitchy.
Off right tackle, following blockers into the secondary. There's the speed for the first down. Boy, how about that?
Man, when you have Wren on the carry, getting a personal escort by your left guard, Ethan Lopez, yeah, I like your chances. Had 2 offensive linemen out there blocking for him.
They clearly feel pretty comfortable with Dowd at quarterback when he's in there. But right here, they're going to go Wildcat to Wren. Oh, spin move, nice move. Picks up 8. We're going to give him 7, actually.
Now Raheem Lee's going to come in with the quarterback.
Boy, what an advantage when you've got 2 really good running backs that you can keep them fresh. Second down and 3. Is this a play fake and take a shot kind of down? Maybe not a play fake, but it is a take a shot. And
bad throw. He's trying to set up that screen over there on the perimeter, and the ball was well out in front of him. Those receivers had their blocks. If not, if there was a free corner out there, maybe it would have been picked off.
Third down and 3. You're on Powell's into the field at the 43. Probably that 4-down territory spot.
I'd go for it, sure. Run it twice here.
And I don't know how it changes it that, yes, it's an important game, but it doesn't change too much. So you're playing a little bit looser. Not going to matter. Lee's going to get the first down, just barely.
Right into the teeth of that defense with, of course, Iverson Garcia, William Taylor the third. Got a right guard that flipped around, kicked.
He barely got it.
I was going to say, I mean, that might have been a nice little spot there. It might have been a couple inches short.
Yeah, I gave him credit. First down, and he made it by half an inch. First down and 10 at the 40. Under a minute to go. Lee off left tackle. Oh, you love the aggressive running.
He plants his foot and got upfield in a hurry. Got north in a hurry after he got the football and went and found his gap.
Got a score for you. Maryville up on Oak Ridge, 14-0.
Once we get to 7:30, Carter and Gibbs will get underway. They don't kick to 7:30.
Important game there.
Yep.
Not really sure what just happened. I don't know if Ethan Lopez has started falling backwards and couldn't hold his water or what. We've got a timeout down on the field.
Lopez is coming off.
When there's a Powell player who's receiving some attention. And an official's timeout, so apparently that he's fallen and he can't get up had nothing to do with anything. There are other scores to follow around the area tonight in the state. Half of the games tonight, half tomorrow. We've got Alcoa, Anderson County for you tomorrow night. But as of right now, that's the end of one quarter. Still no score here between Powell and West.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results. 546-1111.
Thank you so much for visiting us today. I really appreciate your... What in the world?
Hey! Whoa! Save it for Rivalry Thursday, guys!
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old-school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
Everywhere you look, you can find unexpected things that make you smile. Little reminders to care for your heart. At Covenant Health, we bring more heart to more places. That means more locations, advanced treatments, and expert physicians. Because we know your heart beats for more than just you. It beats for the people, moments, and dreams that matter most. More heart in more places for you. Covenant Health. Let our strength be be yours.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training. We know in 2024, convenience is king, so we have locations not just in Hardin Valley, but now one in Maryville, in Farragut, and in Morristown, with more soon to come. So keep an eye out. We want to bring D1 Sports Training to everyone in East Tennessee.
Handoff up right now. Look at here. Touchdown.
Second quarter is brought to you by Food City, official tailgating headquarters of the Vols. Tennessee at home on Saturday night against Oklahoma. 7:30, great time to do some tailgating. Gas first quarter stats brought to you by OEB Law. What jumps out and grabs you? Not a whole lot.
Well, one play for a 46-yard play for Powell.
And that's it.
That's pretty much it. It's been a defensive showcase so far by both teams, really.
Yep. Third drive for West tonight. Third drive into Powell territory. Still no points.
But they're chipping away here. At first and down to start the second quarter.
Grace has just scored again, apparently.
Yeah, they're up 21-0, maybe 28. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. They're going to win by a bunch. The real game, battling out for the 2 seed or the 3 seed or 4 seed in their region, is Gibbs and Carter playing right now. Just now starting 30 seconds in.
First down and 10. Powell sends everybody to the line of scrimmage. And Messiah Wren taken down after a 4-yard gain. Boy, you see how the Panthers are crowding that line of scrimmage. Hey, Colossal Productions, you hear about them each and every week. They are here tonight with their big Jumbotron, portable Jumbotron, for your tailgating experience. You want these guys out for your tailgating experience for a home game Saturday against Oklahoma? Make sure you reach out to Colossal Productions. It's a spectacular way to take your tailgating experience, corporate gathering, and wedding to the next level with Colossal Productions, your own personal Jumbotron. And a stoppage on this play, maybe a timeout. It does appear to be a timeout taken by West. Games going on tonight. I know you've got, Gibbs and Carter on now over here. I mean, welcome to the age of, you got games on TVs and screens. And Coons Cram Course coming up. Got a big test date on December the 13th on Saturday, which is part of the reason we had talked about the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase being on Friday night. Had some parents kind of mentioning, the kids need to be asleep. They got an ACT test the next day. Move the game back to Saturday night. Coons Cram Course will have your student prepared. 865-387-0815. That is Coons Cram Course. Mark Packer, Eric Kane, Austin Price up here in the press box. We're squeezing in.
I'm going to give you a little go back the curtain here as a parent. To all those parents out there that think their kid's going to sleep at 8 o'clock before the ACT.
They're not.
They're not.
In other words, there was no reason to move it.
No, I agree with the move. I'm just saying, it's not like they're going to be sitting and going, man, I got to get in bed.
And we got to get Packer to, quit practice early as well.
Yeah.
Get home.
Look at that. Hey, Charlie Morgan here.
There's
tonight.
Charlie. Charlie just doesn't seem as happy today.
Well,
he's cold.
Yeah, well, it's kind of cold out there, but we can't thank Gray Hodges enough for their $1,000 to the visit. Look at the visitors are so happy now.
What do you think he's saying down there?
Well, he's saying, I'm going to Savelli's as soon as we wrap this up. They have bring your own wine over there.
Well, that's the longest handshake I've ever seen. Well, we do say keep shaking hands until we tell you to stop. 11:14 to go. Second quarter, second down and 7. And a handoff off left tackle. Boy, nice job. Dragging defenders.
Yeah, Ethan Hill had a hold of that jersey. Ethan, who was not able to play the first time we had Powell on against Halls.
Oh, he is quick. First down and 10. They'll go inside handoff to Wren. Not going to get much in there. Tough sledding.
It's tough. I mean, they got that first down when they needed it, running to the teeth of the defense, but a lot of A lot of big bodies to move in the interior there, led by Iverson Garcia. That's why they found a lot of success running off tackle or in sweeping motion.
Second down and 7. The field really narrows and kind of squeezes in as you get down here.
You got the sophomore Raheem Lee in the backfield now.
That'll buy you a little more space.
False start. Offense, number 69. 5-yard penalty. Remains second down.
Not that you wanted it.
Got more space now. Once again, there it is. I hate that the offensive linemen only get on TV when they do something wrong. And I get it, but poor guys. Second down and 12. Boy, you start getting a feeling that every point really going to matter. That field goal could become more and more important the further we go in this game. Inside handoff, left tackle. Just know where to go for either of these teams in the tackle box.
Yeah, Garcia teaming up with a couple other Panthers. Ethan Hill.
Get down here just closer to the goal line, and it becomes so much more tough to move the ball, as we talked about. Just everything bogs down a little bit more. I'd love a play-action pass to somebody.
Somebody.
To see how aggressive they can.
Third down, looking to throw. A little slip screen to the near side.
There you go.
But nice job by the Powell defense of fighting off the block.
About 3 yards short. It'll be a fourth down. Do they elect to take the field goal?
You got to take the 3.
You got to take the 3. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah, you got to take the 3 in this kind of game.
Addison Klein coming out to attempt the field goal. 3 of 5 on the year.
By the way, give a lot of credit there to Jameson Smith for Powell fighting off the block and making that tackle. About a 27-yard attempt off the right foot of Addison Klein from the left hash to put somebody.
Whoa, it's blocked.
Blocked,
and there they go.
Wow. And it's going to be the other team.
You going to get him?
As Powell
ain't nobody
into the clear. Shamir Mobley, touchdown.
Mobley for a touchdown for Powell. Just like the good old days. And you talk about a perfect start defensively. You're offensively, you're moving the ball.
And you're down.
You have won this game the first quarter and a third.
Yep.
And you're down because special teams.
And there's so much more football to play, but you hope for West this doesn't create an avalanche. Did you see the replay? I mean, yeah.
He blocks it, he scoops it, he scores it.
Man, he did it all. Thought for a second there Klein was going to catch him, but
no.
No. He was running out of gas. I said, give you that.
I said for a second.
Yeah.
And then the second pass.
And then almost tripped and fell. Oh, extra point to make it 7-0. Snap is up, kick is up, and it is good. 7-0 Powell with the lead.
We have unbelievable community support, parent support. Parents are in here every Saturday morning cleaning, sanitizing, doing everything that I don't want to be doing as a coach. It's the blueprint. And our 3 core beliefs are relentless effort, competitive excellence, and rebel pride. If you follow that blueprint, you're probably going to win some football games. But it has nothing to do with winning and losing. And the thing that we achieve when we do that is we are tougher than any opponent or situation we face. I do certain things on game day. They're the same every time. So if you want to call that superstitious, then maybe I am. So probably our parents and our older fans, they're that too. They've got train horns and cowbells and all kinds of different stuff that I know that Mark is not the biggest fan of that train horn right in front of his press box. I've been told that at least. I feel like we have one of the best fan bases in all of Tennessee. Welcome to West High School.
Yeah, and OEB Law, $1,000 going to the homeschool on Thursdays and Fridays. And our thanks to Tim and all of his group. And there they are right there. Or was that you? That was Austin. That was fake. I wasn't watching you. Rivalry Thursdays brought to you by the official auto partner of the Rivalry brand. Ted Russell Ford and Ted Russell Lincoln.
Well, now it's a bit.
Okay, so here's the deal. It's nice that when it's cold, the windows are closed.
Yeah. So you don't have to.
Well, we come here early in the season, and then the noise is really loud. As aerial coverage brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park.
He's got to fight through that adversity.
Mounds are calling. Gatlinburg Sky Park.
Let's go, boys! Come on, boys! Chad's right in the middle of it down there.
God, how do you feel if you're west right now? To the point of what you guys were talking about, I mean,
you can't let it spiral because, again, like, you have done 90% right in this football game.
You won the games.
Just keep doing what you're doing. There's so much time left, and then you got to go there and make a play at some point. Just like Powell just made a play there with that block field.
Will Sharple is back deep for West. He's a burner.
Make a play right here.
And will get his hands on the football. Look out. Quicker than a hiccup, breaking a tackle past the 40. And once again, great field position for West. All right, let's head down to the sideline. The Gamboos' game night makeover. All right, who we got down there, Jared?
We got Charlie, man. He's a sophomore here for the West High Rebels. We got Chandler doing the cut. He's one of our all-stars over at our West location, downtown West Boulevard.
Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah. So Chandler's our kid?
Chandler's our cutter. Charlie's our kid.
Charlie, okay. Charlie, what do we want to have happen?
I'm just trying to get it cleaned up. Look good.
Cleaned up, look good. Are you trying to look as good as Jared standing behind you? I mean, he's pretty sophisticated back there.
That's the hope.
That's
much younger, thankfully.
That's the hope and the dream with no gray hairs.
Jared looks like he ought to be on The Bold and the Beautiful. You know what I mean?
I looks to me like he got to be on some commercials for like Toyota Knoxville or something.
Well, you know, I mean, if I got a Sling and Tundra, I'm happy to do it.
Here, all right, we'll see you at halftime.
All right, thanks, Mark.
All right. I was in there yesterday, if you can't tell. You know, it's really sad.
We can't tell.
No, you can't tell. What's sad is that when they cut my hair now, it's becoming whiter and whiter and whiter of what hits the ground. Hair color ain't working anymore. Your day will come.
Hey, you still got it, though, the hair.
I still got hair.
Yeah, so be thankful.
White.
You'd rather have white hair than no hair.
Second down and 7. I thought for a second he was going to make that grab out of the backfield, but could not quite come up with it. Was Kaywood Rose.
I mean, they would have gained probably 2 yards maybe.
Really needed that. Here you are now on a 3rd down and 7 as they've gone back to their other quarterback, being Jack Harrison, who started the game. Seven nothing Powell. Under 8 to go first half. You got a 3rd down and 7. Harrison looking to throw. Gets it out of the backfield, and he'll turn upfield to get the first down.
So he went immediately out there, like kind of as a safety valve. And the linebacker saw him, but he didn't run out there. He was just kind of spying him. Wasn't good enough. By the time he got out there, it was too late. First down, Raheem Lee out of the backfield. Now you're past midfield and
a little bit of wildcat leave. Oh, I love the tough running. Love the tough running. Down inside the 40. A flag comes in from the backside at the 46, but you love that.
You love that, and then it ended in the belly of big number 95. That was when that tough running was done.
Holding. Offense number 62. 10 yards previous spot remains first down.
That's when that tough running was done.
It was done after that. And it's unfortunate, right? You just got a first down and you go tempo.
Recognize those people, Austin.
Yeah, it is a Courtney Peace, otherwise known as Courtney Fulmer. You have Coach Phil Fulmer, Vicky Fulmer, and it's JP's sister sitting beside her mom. I do like the hat that Courtney's wearing.
I like the hat Philip's wearing.
Well, you know, Coach is much like, you know, the rest of us that have lost their hair, including myself. You got to throw a toboggan on there when it gets 35 degrees.
Listen, for the old guys like me that were here in the heyday of Tennessee football, I'm a little partial to Philip Fulmer.
Well, listen, he is having such a ball being a granddad, watching his grandson play.
Yeah.
Coach loves high school football. He's here early, sits in the stands. He's in there 30 minutes before the game. All these other parents rolling here like 3 minutes before. He got his spot.
Yeah, he got it all cleared out. First down and 20. Little screen pass. Set up nicely down the sideline for Wren, and he'll take it down. Get a lot of it back. 15 yards down to the 40, maybe 14 yards, 41.
Yeah, did a good job. Got well beyond the original line of scrimmage. Set about a second, 7, 6.
To wrap up the Philip Fulmer deal, when I moved here the summer of 1996. Right, Peyton was between the sophomore and junior year, and they were good.
Yep.
They were really good.
West has had so much more success running the football. And let's think about it. Offensively, West has been so much better tonight than Powell has. Offensively, Powell's not done much of anything.
Here, I'll say this.
Powell's up 7-0.
I'll say this to what we've been talking about. I think if you're West, knowing that you've been winning this game, you can't get done 2 possessions. I think you've got to score on this drive, because when you've had the challenges of the year, snowball kind of rolls.
Again, here we are, 3rd and 5 again. Run it twice, move the sticks.
3rd down and 4, we'll call it. High snap, handoff off left tackle, and they'll push forward. I don't know if they got it or not. It might be.
I think they're going to be a yard short,
Yeah.
And you just take the snap, run forward, move the sticks.
That Powell defensive front, once again, it's not just Iverson Garcia. I mean, they got a couple of big dogs in there. Number 96, William Taylor III.
Yeah, they go 5 deep. You feel really good about those 5 options up front. And here's West. They will go. Watch the hard count here.
Inside handoff off right tackle. Wren will get the 1st down. A nice job following blockers, and what they like to do is they like to follow Kaywood Rose, number 43. Lined up over on the right side, right off the tight end's left hip.
Yeah, the tight end, we'll use him as an H-back, put him in, you saw him right there. He lined up right behind that B-gap guard and tackle.
By the way, it looks like we will have possibly maybe Alex Golish on the broadcast for a little bit.
Yeah,
Let's catch up.
He's going to join us in the 3rd quarter.
So is Ron Rogers, our band director for the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase Band, which this past year I think we were up to 300 or so. I believe we were 300.
Somehow you keep conning Ron into coming back.
I don't know. He keeps answering the phone. When I'll call him, he'll go, well, hello. And so it's how he answers.
I think it's because he doesn't answer your number, and he thinks it's a courtesy call. And
well, that's
like,
why I change the phone number every year so he doesn't know it's me calling. It's a different number every year. Saturday, December the 13th, if you are a band director or in the band, make sure you join the Rivalry Showcase Band. And we'll talk with Ron Rogers about that at halftime and halftime tomorrow night. There he goes. There he goes. There's the speed.
I mean, you got an escort there with 2 offensive linemen. Pulling across, one's kicking, one's leading. And look at that clock now. It's creeping down to about 4 minutes. Imperative, you see the nice run right here by Raheem Lee to get something out of this drive.
And again, he's just a sophomore. He's going to keep getting better and better. He's going to be fantastic.
Yeah,
he already is, but he's going to be elite.
9th play of the drive coming up. If I'm Baron Chandler, if I'm this offense, calling this offense, of course he's not, but I'm staying on the ground.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Well, that, it keeps the clock running. If you get this thing to halftime at 7-7,
100%.
And you really should be winning this football game, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you've done everything perfect except for miss a block on a field goal.
But this is what teams like Powell do. I mean, Powell's 7-1, one of the top 5 teams in the state, one of the favorites to win a state championship this year. You figure out ways to win games. And right now, Matt Lowe's team is up 7-0.
I mean, West is.
Look at that defense. Look at that defense in the backfield.
First off, the controller got glitched. I mean, like, what were we spinning from there?
Jamison Smith on the tackle of Raheem Lee, who will make his way off the field.
Watch this. And spin.
Well, he was trying to get the football. Did you see he almost fumbled the football?
He
spun back to get control of the ball again. Lee, 51 yards on 11 carries so far.
Man, that was a really good play there by Jamison Smith.
Wren, 56 yards on 9 carries, a 3rd down and 6.
Clock now down to 2:35, and
West will take the timeout. Let's take a break with them. 7-0 Powell. 2:34 to go first half.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Brent writes, Coach, know any good dad jokes? Hey, Brent. Thanks for asking. Why is grilling so great in Knoxville? Because the Vols always bring the heat. This has been Ask Coach Heupel, brought to you by Food City, the official tailgating headquarters of the Vols.
Yep, I see your problem here.
So have you been in this business long?
Oh, I've been taking care of Tennessee homes so long, I came up with indoor plumbing.
Wow.
Bears thought I was crazy.
Thanks.
You keep it. I always keep a spare. Just in case I need to make peace with the raccoons again.
Oh, raccoons.
This little guy is coming with me. Trust your frontier to Pioneer.
Create unforgettable memories high above the Smoky Mountains at Gatlinburg Sky Park. Step out on North America's longest pedestrian cable bridge and experience views you'll never forget. Explore our brand new hiking trails, perfect for adventures of all ages. Refresh and recharge with a meal from Smoky Mountain Smash on our newest expansion, Clayton's Landing. Gatlinburg Sky Park, where memories rise above it all.
Hey, barbecue lovers. Looking to score a smoking good deal for game day? Well, at Buddy's Barbecue, you can score big with a Feed 10 family pack. Get your choice of meat, 3 sides, and all the fixins'. It's a feast for 10 starting at $71.99. Plus, add smoky wings or loaded nachos for a flavored touchdown. Nothing brings people together like football and barbecue. So swing by one of our drive-thrus or get it delivered and take your tailgate or watch party to the end zone. Only at Buddy's Barbecue. A smoking good deal.
He has time. Going to take a shot, and it'll be picked off. Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Food City, Matlock Tire, Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, D1 Training Facilities, and Better Mattress. 2:34 to go first half. 7-0 Powell. West with a 3rd down and 7 at the Powell 15 in what you think would be 4-down territory.
Yeah, you going to the air right here, Austin? Jack Harrison, the starter, is in a quarterback. They played 2.
Normally they like to go play action in these instances, so I'm going to say fake handoff, roll to the right.
Yep.
Or just roll to the right. He's got him. Nice defense.
Oh,
got to make that catch.
Off the receiver, and that's scary for a moment. I think if you're Baron Chandler at this point on 4th and 7, I think you still have to kick and take the 3.
And Zarion Umas.
And there they come.
Yeah. You can't let this drive go for naught. Again, this is what? Over 10 plays in the drive?
By the way, Farragut up at Cleveland.
11.
14-7. Farragut wins. They make the playoffs. And how about that score? Fulton 15, South Doyle 6.
If you're West, take 2. Try this again.
32-yard field goal from the left hash. We were here just a few minutes ago. But the football this time ends up between the goalposts rather than under the opposite goalposts.
Yeah, that's better.
Let's take a break from our friends at Carson Newman, and I'll go down to the field as I'm doing the Matlock kick for tires tonight, guys. Y'all are down.
One of the presenting sponsors is Carson Newman University, the halftime report, sponsored by Carson Newman. Coming up, we get the Matlock kick for tires. Mark Packer headed down to the field for that, which means the next 2:22 is the best broadcast you'll hear the rest of the year until he leaves the booth again, Eric Kane.
Highest ratings. Late in the second quarter.
Which, what we really want to have happen here is a lot of action, right? Like something either way.
West on the scoreboard, 32-yard field goal for Addison Klein, 7-3. Powell leading on that block field goal, return for a touchdown.
Oh, that's not good because that's going to mess up the whole timing. And he is bottled up inside the 6.
And
there's former Vol Casey Clausen in the house tonight to watch JP Peace. Flew into Nashville, made the drive over. He's in town for the game this weekend. The Pilot Miles of Good Next Mile, brought to you by FCA and Pilot Company. Riley Forrester from Morristown East High School. That's my alma mater, 4.0 GPA, way better than my GPA. Class ranked 13th out of 340 students for Randy Green and the Hurricanes.
Okay, it's like a who's in the house tonight. Got Casey Clausen, Philip Fulmer.
You should have known it was good. The Iceman was heading into town when it got so cold.
Yeah, no doubt.
And look at big 71, Eric Kane. He just gobbled him up, that being Dale Campbell. He is compact and a load.
Yeah, he is, and that is not the sort you wanted if you're Powell. You're deep in your own territory coming off a special teams mistake. You just want to get out of your own way here and kind of coast to halftime. But if you're West, you want to continue to get those TFLs, get the ball back.
I like this offense right here for Powell. You know what you're getting when you just say, go get it, Deuce.
That's your get out of jail free card right there. Big number 2, your leading rusher, who happens to play your quarterback position.
Powell has all 3 timeouts as they try to matriculate down the field, although going to have to pop off a big play with 1:30 and counting here in this first half. Goes outside, and that's a great play, getting through the defender, number 32 for the Rebels, that being DeAndre Brinson. It's the second time tonight we've called his name in similar fashion.
Yeah, great job setting the edge. Of course, had the sideline as his friend as well. Getting off a block.
Powell stays on the ground. And that'll bring up 3rd down and manageable. 3rd and about 3, maybe 2. As we tick under. West has 2 timeouts. I think West is content to let this thing get to halftime as well.
Yeah. The score's not where you want it, but boy, West played a phenomenal first half. Or to this point.
Why the clock is stopped.
Started again. Man, good job setting the edge again.
Did get it. He did not get the first down. They're going to have to punt. West will take a timeout here, I would imagine. Why not?
Alicia Dickey again. We continue to call his name. Fantastic play on Deuce Rogers.
Powell's 4 possessions in the first half. Just a couple of first downs. One was on that huge pitch and catch. The other than that, they've been bottled up.
So Powell calls a timeout right there.
The Pioneer Heating and Air Scholar Athlete for the Powell Panthers, number 33, Caleb Akers. Again, much better than Eric and I. 3.93 GPA, the senior defensive lineman, Eric Kane.
Yeah, he's already been over here making a ton of plays here tonight, that being Caleb Akers. As we look at the exterior home solutions cheer and dance spotlights here tonight. Some West cheerleaders from pregame. Seniors certainly showing their support for Cancer Awareness Month with the pink pom-poms.
Score of interest, Gibbs takes the lead early second quarter, 7-0 over Carter.
I mean, they're in field goal. If they went for it, field goal range.
So Rogers hit for a no gain or maybe a loss of 1 there. Powell calls the timeout. Powell's going to come out here and punt, and West should get the football back with 1 timeout to play with.
Yeah, and again, here's the thing for Powell. They're punting with the wind.
3rd punt of the night for the Panthers.
He caught the fair catch. So they'll get him with 26.2 to go at the 44-yard line.
Some room to run as well, but you do have 1 timeout. You need a chunk play, though. You know, you don't have a whole lot of time, so you need to put the ball in the air, find a chunk play. And again, your kicker, Addison Klein, has been good from 41 yards at one point this season.
All of our apparel for the Rivalry Showcase coming up here in December. All of our apparel right here on Rivalry Thursday brought to you by Bacon & Company. We appreciate Jack Dance, which are a couple of great West Rebels. They have been an integral part of our move to Bacon and Company this offseason. We appreciate all their work and look forward to working with them all the way through and into the future.
Cannon Dowd in a quarterback, and he'll go to the air. Double coverage, and it's picked off. It's DeMarcus Huffine for Powell on up towards the 50, tackled at the 46. And with 13.2 seconds left, that's probably it for the first half. I don't hate the shot there, but
I like the shot.
Double coverage, I mean, that was a low percentage pass.
As long as he didn't return it too far back, it's fine.
Yeah.
You're right, low percentage play, especially when you're throwing into double coverage. He was throwing it there regardless.
Yeah.
I would imagine Matt comes out and, you could say take a knee because they've been so ineffective, but if you could gain 10 or 11 yards here, take a timeout, and then just take a shot to the end zone. I mean, what's it hurt?
Yeah, you certainly can run one play. You have 3 timeouts. But Rogers has taken a lot of hits in this first half. We'll see what Powell wants to do here to conclude this first half of play. Again, 13.2 seconds on the clock. And play action, look to the air, roll into the right. And Rogers will get a few, gets out of bounds. So gained a few, 6 seconds on the clock now. You can take a shot.
Yeah, take a shot.
Yeah. Certainly looking to take a shot right there, but the pressure had Rogers getting out of bounds in a hurry, and then we have a timeout on the field.
Food City is your tailgating headquarters, and the Vols are at home tomorrow, so get out there in the morning. Go pick up the latest tray. Chicken tenders, burgers, you name it, they can do a little bit of everything there at Food City, the tailgating headquarters for not just the Vols, but all of high school football in the area.
So the Vols are also at home on Saturday as well, but either day, go to Food City.
Yeah, you're right.
It's playoff
it all
time,
runs
right?
together. Next Friday night, I would have been 100% accurate.
Yes, you would. Yes, you
Minus
would.
the fact the Vols don't play next week.
It's been a really good football game here in this first half. West obviously playing good football this second half of the season. They've won 4 of their last 5.
Let's go down to Mark Packer on the sidelines. Mark, you what's the mood down there?
You know, I'm nervous. I got to tell you the truth. I've never done the Matlock kick for tires.
You're the best sideline reporter we've ever had.
I probably am. Here we go. I'm trying to call the game as Deuce Rogers is rolling out, throws across his body. But sorry, we've got the Matlock kick for tires. Can I run out there?
Yeah, run out there. Take control.
Are we truly at 0-0?
Yes, we are.
I'm waiting for Tony Budnick to tell me what to do. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
(7-3). Powell on the special teams touchdown leads West. Mark's getting set up for the Matlock kick for tires. He'll have Joe Matlock and
What's up, Lucy?
Plethora of West students.
Lucy's going to be here too.
As Powell makes their way off the field.
Kick for tires, of course, brought to you by Matlock. It's ever since 1953.
This organized chaos.
Yeah, that's what it is, Mark. You got to go down. You got to take control of the situation.
Here we go. I've got band on one side. I've got kids everywhere. Okay, Joe Matlock, tell me who you've got with you.
I have got Lucy and McLean, and we're here to watch Grayson do a kick, right, girls?
By the way, you've got a big rebate come from Michelin, right?
We do. They have an $80 online rebate all this month, so come see us if you need some Michelins, which sounds like Grayson does. So he's had 2 wrecks recently, so he needs some new tires.
Grayson, what's going on? You been wrecking a lot?
No. It's not what it sounds like. Shout out to Michelin.
Shout out to Michelin.
They're not on my car right now, but they're gonna be.
Can you kick a ball?
Of course I can.
All right, here we go. Get it done, Grayson. Let's hop him up, everybody. What do we got? We got Grayson. He's gonna try a 35-yard field goal. He doesn't want the tee. Okay. Hey, girls, is he gonna make it? Yes, they say he's going to make it.
Does he have, what kind of shoes does he have on, Mark? Tennis shoes?
We better hurry. We're being overtaken by the tuba section. All right, Joe, play-by-play. Joe Matlock.
He's stepping up. He's looking at it.
No chance.
He looks at the posts. He looks back at the ball. He looks again. Now we're going.
Oh, Florida State just a little wide right. Unbelievable. Time now for the Carson Newman halftime show. Powell with a 7-3 lead on West. Close, but no cigar.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old-school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
Knoxville Smiles depend on us to make your smile better. Knoxville Smiles, are you happy with your smile today? Knoxville Smiles, we're all about smiles.
Hey, Lance, what makes you smile?
Pancake blocks.
For most of us, our most valuable possession is our home. Well, they say that if you want to increase equity in your home, increase its value, the best way to do it is by renovating your kitchen. So after living in our home for 20 years, we decided to spruce up the kitchen. We made a business decision we call Gray Hodges. Look, if it's the biggest business decision that you make when it comes to your home, don't take a chance. Call the professionals, the people that I trust at Gray Hodges.
Carson Newman Halftime Show, or the Halftime Show, is presented by the great people at Carson Newman. We'll take a look at the West High School Band here on the Carson Newman Halftime Report. I'd like to take a look at Doc Talk right before we get to the band.
Hi, I'm Bruce Fry. I'm a physiatrist at Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic. Here to talk about acute low back pain. Acute low back pain is something that can affect us at any stage of our life, from adolescence to 80s and 90s. Typically, acute low back pain can go away within 1 to 2 weeks. Ice rest medications such as ibuprofen can be very effective. If that doesn't, you might want to see your primary care physician. They can get you into some physical therapy. After about 3 or 4 weeks, if you're still having acute low back pain, you may want to see a specialist. We can talk to you about diagnosis and treatment.
Oh, my goodness. Ron Rogers, our band director for the Rivalry Showcases. The band is about to play down there. I'm worn out, and you're taller than me.
No, I've always appreciated how much y'all show the bands. But it's really, really nice to see.
Well, we try. 5th year of doing the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase. You have been our band director from the start. I tricked you before we even started this thing. We've got, over 300 kids in the band, and we're hoping to grow again.
We've already made contact with every East Tennessee county as far as band directors. I sent out emails yesterday to every student that was in it last year that's eligible again this year. So we're looking for big things.
The game will be a little bit closer, obviously.
Yes.
It'll be over here at West High School on Saturday, December the 13th. And I think for the bands, I know it's end of school and all that, but what a great opportunity to be with hundreds of other band members.
It is, and most of the supervisors around are very happy to allow me to take the responsibility for the kids, where they don't have to go through field trip stuff and everything. So I think that makes it a whole lot easier on them, because they've had enough responsibility on them already this fall.
So for all the band members out there, band parents, band directors, just contact Ron at and there it is, rrogers886 at AOL.com. That's still right?
If they want to, they can actually go to the rrogers886 at gmail.com. I gave Eric the wrong information a minute ago. I gave him a different email.
rrogers886 at gmail.com. And you will join us again at halftime tomorrow night for Alcoa and Anderson County, and we'll talk about this again. Sounds good. In the meantime, Ron, let's step aside and let's let the band take over.
Very good. Thank you.
The band Spotlight is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions, and tonight the spotlight shines on Julian Hunt, a junior percussionist with the West High Band. Back to the West Band as the Carson Newman halftime continues. Nice job by the West Marching Band on senior night here. All right, Jared is down there on the sideline. He looked up and says, "What are you doing down here?" "I got lost here." Okay.
Somebody's pulling double duty, huh?
I'm telling you, filling in. All right, here we go. We've got Chandler's the hair cutter, who's to your left. Charlie is a sophomore. Charlie, what has happened?
Charlie, what do you think about the haircut, brother? He's waiting for the big reveal himself.
Has he seen himself?
Not yet. We're moving and grooving down here, baby.
How do we do this? Do we have him take a picture of himself? Do we have a mirror? What do we do?
Oh, yeah. We'll make sure and get him squared away. But what we did here today is we gave him a nice little temple taper, kept this little baby mullet going, and fitted him out with a nice little textured top and through the back.
What is it? You say party on the top and what?
You know, it's depending on how you look at it,
Yeah.
but it's a little business nowhere, party everywhere is the way I look at it.
We digress. I'm showing my age here. I'm so uncool. Hey, Jared, thanks, man. See you next week for the playoffs, maybe. We'll talk about it.
We'll see about that, Mark. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, we'll see about that. In other words, I'm not sure. All right, let's take a break here on the Carson Newman halftime show. Halftime score, Powell, 7. West is at 3.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Scotty Dykes. Our office is located in Harriman, Tennessee, where we've been here located for over 25 years. Our office offers life insurance, homeowner insurance, auto insurance, and other investment products. Please pay us a visit, and we would love to do business with you.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Ted Russell Ford is East Tennessee's #1 volume Ford dealer. At the super dealer, you choose how to conquer the road. Gas, diesel, hybrid, or all electric. Right now, get up to $10,000 off MSRP on select Ford F-150s. Come see the super dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
Hey guys, we got a
special guest coach today. Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it. Come on. Let's go. Drop.
Hey, bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Aubrey's. Let's eat. Aubrey's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Glenn asks, Coach, how does one join the Vol Navy? It's a great question. Well, Glenn, you don't necessarily need a boat. You need a friend with a boat. Always arrive with beef, fresh cut by a Food City butcher, and you'll be welcomed aboard. This has been Ask Coach Heupel. With me, Coach Heupel.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I'm a State Farm agent here in West Knoxville. I love to serve all of East Tennessee for all of your home, car, life, and business insurance. If you need anything insurance related, give us a call at 675-0888.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training. We know in 2024, convenience is king, so we have locations not just in Hardin Valley, but now one in Maryville, in Farragut, and in Morristown, with more soon to come. So keep an eye out. We want to bring D1 Sports Training to everyone in East Tennessee.
Carson Newman halftime show continues with a 7-3 lead for Powell at the half. Rob Mashburn stopping by from Aqua Clear. How are you, sir?
I'm great, Mark. Thanks.
Hey, listen, man, I will tell you, you guys have been life changers for us. You've got this phrase, let us change your water, it'll change your life. It's not just a motto.
No, it's not. We also have another one that's you either have a filter or you are the filter.
Who came up? I don't even want to know who came up with that. I know who came up with that. David came up with that, but it's true.
It sure is. It sure is. Like you were saying, it's a fantastic way to improve your whole family's health.
Yeah, I was explaining to somebody else the other day about well water, and they were asking me kind of what do we mean when we say, well water do all this. And, you put a system up there in, the mountains or whatever, and it changes everything when you're talking about well water.
Oh, yes. Wells have very specific problems, but they can often be some of the best water that is available, and all you've got to do is give us a call, and we can come help you make it fantastic.
Yeah, and what you're looking at is you're looking at what well water does. You got the dirty water, and then you got that ring around the toilet. You guys come out, you install your Kinetico system. It is a game changer for sure. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I got a lot of traffic to get to, Rob. I can't thank you guys enough, okay?
All right, well, thanks, Mark. We always love being a part of your Rivalry Thursdays.
Yeah, no question about it. We got a good one going on tonight. Hey, Nick is here from Carson Newman, and I was kind of laughing. I said, why is everybody that comes up here taller than me? Is it because I'm short?
I guess so, yeah. Something I just can't help, I guess.
Unbelievable. All right, Nick is here. Hey, I do want to talk about athletics first and foremost because you guys have got a lot going on over there athletic, and football's playing great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so football's off to a 5-2 start, just coming off back-to-back wins in the SAC against Anderson and UVA Wise. Definitely in the playoff hunt. We're, I think, second right now in the Mountain Division, so we're looking to hopefully capture a back-to-back Mountain Division championships this year.
What does it do on campus when the football team's playing well?
Hey, energy is always high. It does wonders, and it's not just football. It's our athletics.
And homecoming and everything. It spills to everything.
Yeah, so we just celebrated homecoming week this past week. It was so great to see so many of our alums come by, and members of our 1965 national championship baseball team was there. And so it's just a special time on Mossy Creek. And we just love the atmosphere, and like you said, football, when it's doing great, it's awesome, but a lot of our sports are doing great, so it's even better.
So I'm going to look down at this because I know I'll mess it up if I don't read it, what you sent me, okay? Carson Newman named a Best in the South school by the Princeton Review. What does that mean?
Yeah, so it's just an accolade that we were bestowed by the Princeton Review. It's just data that's compiled by the Princeton Review from students, just talking about our academics and the excellence that we have at our institution, and just the campus life, the student life. So it's just a great place for students to come, get an education, and just go out into the world and just make a huge difference.
So tomorrow night, the last of our OEB Law Rivalry Friday presented by Carson Newman, Alcoa and Anderson County. Can't thank you guys enough. Enjoyed the partnership. Continue to enjoy it for years to come. And then next week on to the playoffs. And you or President Fowler, I guess, going to join us in Sevier County.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, one of us will be there. I'm obviously the star. Dr. Fowler's taking a step back from me. I'm just kidding. No, Dr. Fowler. Dr. Fowler is awesome. If you're listening to this, Dr. Fowler, I'm sorry. I just had to get that out there. But no, Dr. Fowler is awesome. So 100%. One of us will be there, yeah.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, it's good. Thank you.
As always, good to see you. All right, hey, the State Farm Spotlight this week shines on Ryan Nichols.
Hey, welcome to the Nichols Agency. I was just telling another story about how my dad started this thing in 1980. Let me introduce you to a few of our newest team members. Hey, El Diablo Roja. Que tal, amigo? Appreciate you, buddy. That guy works so hard for our customers. Real ladies' man, too. Mr. Panther, how's your day going? Appreciate you, champion. Great pedigree on that guy. Mr. Ram, anything I can do for you today? Thank you so much. Who knew Rams could play such good soccer? Mr. Warrior, what's going on today? Appreciate you helping out our customers. You got it. Check out the All-Stars business today. What's going on, fellas? Excellent. We'll see you at Rivalry Thursday.
Yeah, and we're busy at work tonight. There's the phone number, 865-947 is at the bottom of the screen. Time now for the ever-popular and continuing to grow in popularity, CB45 Says segment here on the show. Chad, we're heading into the playoffs. The game going on right now that is the biggest surprise is what?
The West Ridge Wolves versus Jefferson County Patriots.
What's the score?
I don't know
yet.
yet.
I don't know. All right, we'll have to figure that out. All right, I'll see what's going on. What's the surprise there? All right, the game tomorrow night that could be the biggest surprise is?
It's going to be the Coalfield Yellow Jackets versus the Oliver Springs Bobcats.
Okay. What, you got a surprise there or what? You got an upset?
Yes, the Oliver Springs Bobcats.
Wow. Woo. Calling his shot over there. Chad's coming in hot tonight. Okay. Third question tonight is the best potential first-round playoff matchup. Potential matchup next week will be?
I like Good Pasture against Grace Christian Rams.
Really?
Going with Austin Price's brothers.
Wow. that's good, the brothers. All right, here you go. CB45 says, what are you dressing up as for Halloween tomorrow night?
Well, Mark, I'm dressing up as you, Mr. Parker. You know what? I don't have a mirror to look in to put the mousse in my hair to get it to lay down and stuff.
You have no hair.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, this was a shot of us a few years back. This is when you dressed up as Spider-Man. You showed up in spandex over at, was it Greenback or Coalfield?
Coalfield.
It's Coalfield. And so there we are. They didn't have a broadcast booth. We were in the band room doing the broadcast there, and I looked over in the middle of the second quarter, and Chad's sitting over in the band room with me, and he's not running his parade microphone. I said, Chad, what are you doing? He goes, I'm cold.
Yes, it was a cold night up there at Coalfield.
I said, then don't dress up as Spider-Man wearing pantyhose.
Hey, Mark, before we get off here, I want to give a special shout-out to former Walters State Ladies Centers and Center basketball coach David Craigle and Bill Carlisle. They are coaching elementary basketball. Craigle up there is coaching at Manley up in Morristown, and Coach Carlisle is coaching the girls' team with his daughter Lisa at Manley Elementary. So a big shout out to Bill Carlisle and David Craigle.
Chad's utilizing his airtime to thank all of his friends everywhere. 7-3 is the halftime score. Second half when we come back.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Jim asks, Coach Heupel, got any tailgating tips? Boy, do I. Jim, did you know Food City's gourmet burgers are handmade in-store by a certified butcher? Saturday's almost here. Are you game day ready? This has been Ask Coach Heupel. With me, Coach Heupel.
Yep, I see your problem here.
So have you been in this business long?
Oh, I've been taking care of Tennessee homes so long, I came up with indoor plumbing.
Wow.
Bears thought I was crazy. You keep it. I always keep a spare. Just in case I need to make peace with the raccoons again.
Oh, raccoons.
This little guy is coming with me. Trust your frontier to Pioneer.
Create unforgettable memories high above the Smoky Mountains at Gatlinburg Sky Park. Step out on North America's longest pedestrian cable bridge and experience views you'll never forget. Explore our brand new hiking trails, perfect for adventures of all ages. Refresh and recharge with a meal from Smoky Mountain Smash on our newest expansion, Clayton's Landing. Gatlinburg Sky Park, where memories rise above it all.
Hey, barbecue lovers. Looking to score a smoking good deal for game day? Well, at Buddy's Barbecue, you can score big with a Feed 10 family pack. Get your choice of meat, 3 sides, and all the fixins'. It's a feast for 10 starting at $71.99. Plus, add smoky wings or loaded nachos for a flavored touchdown. Nothing brings people together like football and barbecue. So swing by one of our drive-thrus or get it delivered and take your tailgate or watch party to the end zone. Only at Buddy's Barbecue. A smoking good deal.
Look to throw, pressure from behind. Oh, football comes loose, and here you go. Third quarter is brought to you by Covenant Health. Austin Price, double duty down on the field. AP.
Thanks, Mark. It's like old times down here on the sideline. A couple of Rivalry Thursday veterans down here, alum.
That's right, until I got fired.
We did fire you.
He did not get fired.
You did get fired. All right, in the first half, they got after you pretty good. You still have the lead, though. You found a way, special teams found a way to get you the lead. How do you flip it in the second half?
Well, I can't say enough about the way our defense and our special teams are playing right now. Right now, the offensive problems are all me. I've got to fix the problems of the play calling and doing that. My kids are playing their guts out. I'll go to war with this group any day. I've got to fix this as a play caller, let my kids respond from there.
Defensively, they've been able to move the ball between the 20s, but you all have bogged them down in the red zone. What have you been doing well to do that?
I think our kids are just chasing the ball. They play with great effort. They play with great intensity, and they've got to continue to do that for another 2 quarters.
Good luck the second half.
Thank you.
Austin looking good down there. Yeah, he is. Austin looking good down there. You see that coat? By the way, they love to smile about it. Smocking brought to you by Knoxville Smiles. Dr. Walcoat, Dr. Costa, Dr. Malone. Knoxville Smiles, our official dental partner of the Rivalry brand. I just made that up. But it's true. 7-3 is the halftime score. I've got an interesting score for you. You know an interesting score? What? Greenville 34, Elizabeth nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
That is interesting.
That is a surprising score. So the Rebels will get the football. They'll get good field position if they hold on to the ball out to the 40-yard line, down 7-3. Take a look at the first half stats brought to you by OEB Law. And
hidden yardage, 1 play, 46 yards, a pass play for Powell, and then, of course, the touchdown came off a block field goal attempt.
Good time of possession.
Yeah, I mean, time of possession doubled and then some for West. And again, West played that first half about as well as you could. Even the turnover you had, 2 turnovers, didn't hurt you. The second one, you were just taking a shot. Need to keep that same momentum, running the football, changing the line of scrimmage here in the third quarter, but you got to find the end zone.
Got to find the end zone, 7-3 in an absolute rock fight. By the way, Maryville up on Oak Ridge, 27-0. Off left tackle. See, I'm doing a lot of that. Okay, that's 4 yards of tough running. I am keeping her on the ground, and then a little play fake, keep them honest, and then run. Little play fake.
Raheem Lee gets north and south in a hurry, and they use that sideways action, like the fake jet sweep, to get the linebackers running and open things up in the middle.
They'll run the same play in essence off left tackle, and there he goes. Raheem Lee just will not be denied, spinning down to the 35. You've got to love the effort of that kid.
Yeah, he's run hard all night long, pick up a 21 there, and he broke about 3 or 4 tackles. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and the 4th one just got him.
Northview Academy leading Cherokee 10-7 as they'll go off left tackle again. Look at a little stutter step down to the 21-yard line before being knocked off his feet by Brody Hollowell.
And here we go again, knocking on the door to the red zone for the West Rebels.
Quickly,
but you got to find a way to get into the end zone. At the 22nd, 1st and 10, just needed a couple of plays.
And they're just going to keep feeding it. Just feed him right up the middle. Down inside the D1 red zone as Johnny Cash has made his way back up to the press box, a.k.a. Austin Price, looking like it.
It's really impressive. Again, we all talked about Powell's defensive line and how they've got a ton of name recognition, some big boys up front, and they're just going to keep running right at them.
They're going to run the same play.
Yep.
Lee off left tackle, slung out of bounds at the 10-yard line by Joshua Kay.
That'll set up 1st and goal. That's the thing, though. West has done this the entire game.
Yeah.
Moved to between the 20s, even between the 10s in a lot of times.
Got to find a way to punch it in.
Lee hits the 100-yard mark on 16 carries. His 17th carry going to be taken down from behind, and there he is again, Caleb Akers.
Yeah, Caleb Akers very active in this football game, and kind of that tackle was kind of like, all right, guys, let's reset. Let's reset. This has come really, really fast. Let's take a deep breath, and let's bow up.
Second down and goal inside the 10. Lee will follow his blockers off left tackle down inside the 5. By the way, Austin, you missed it. The surprising score of the night, Greenville 41, Elizabethton nothing at this point. Third down and goal at the 3-yard line. Oh, left tackle, and there's the big man in the backfield, Iverson Garcia.
They called a timeout, though, before he made that play.
Yeah,
Powell calls a timeout.
We'll take the timeout with them. 7-3, 9:36 to go, third quarter.
What does strength in numbers mean to you? At Covenant Health, it means we see nearly 2.2 million visits annually. It means our 13,000 dedicated experts are all working together for a common goal. With over 150 locations throughout East Tennessee, you'll always find an open door to care, because we are committed to being the first, best, and strongest choice for the one number who matters most. You. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results, 546-1111.
Here in Knoxville, fall is about community, comfort, and of course, football season. At Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville, we believe your drive should be just as memorable. Step inside a new Lincoln and discover thoughtful design, quiet luxury, and technology that makes every trip effortless. And right now, finance the 2025 Lincoln Aviator at 0% APR for 48 months. From weekday drives to Saturday tailgates, Lincoln delivers luxury and comfort for every season. Come see us at Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville.
Geez, I hate the way my water smells.
Aqua Clear can fix that.
Wait, there is no way this little fridge filter can make my water safe.
It cannot, but Aqua Clear can fix that.
Bottled water is so much work and expensive. Ugh.
Aqua Clear can fix that. We can get you off the bottle.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Covenant Health, Ted Russell Ford, Gray Hodges, Aubrey's, OEB Law, and Carson Newman University. 9:36 to go, third quarter. A third down and goal inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. And for the Rebels, you would think 4-down territory, down 4 points.
Oh.
And they'll hand off left tackle. They're not going to get it here, and they'll have to talk about it.
And this defensive line that was really kind of getting pushed around all drive long, just like it has all game long, it's really bowed up inside the red zone.
And Mark Stewart in there along with Caleb Akers.
They're sending out the field goal unit.
Yeah, again, it's one of those where you can't afford not to get points, in my opinion. I mean, you got 9-12 left in the third quarter. Get your points.
Well, and especially until Powell shows you they can score an offensive touchdown, why would you not continue to chip away at it?
4th down and goal. And a 21-yard field goal from the left hash. Snap is up. Kick is
no good.
No good. Wide left. And they will get off the field. Still down 7-3. Welcoming into the booth a familiar face, Alex Golish, who's had a whole lot of success this year. Congratulations on your success.
I appreciate it. We still got to go finish, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, there's coach speak right there.
No doubt about it. You're here recruiting. Now, we can't talk recruiting, but we can talk about your love for high school football, how you've taken South Florida and made it the program that it's become the last couple of years. Like, how much do you enjoy getting out here and just watching the purity of high school football?
I love it. I love it. Minus the time that it takes. I love going out on Friday night. I love watching the guys compete. Like, literally, I get like a really, really cool feeling. It's not grass out here; it's turf. But when you smell that high school football, man, it is so fun for me to watch these guys compete, and you get to go see it all over the country, and it's different levels and different, certainly competition. But you go around the country, and just to find a young guy at whatever random school, to me, still there's something pure about it.
I know you're having success where you are, but how much does it mean to you to see the success that Josh and the UT program are still having?
It's awesome. You know, I still come in Saturday night, no matter what's going on, they still got the Tennessee game on.
Yeah.
And my kiddos, it was 2 years, but it was such an impactful 2 years for them. I think the age they were at, I think the friends that they made here. We're at a place now in Tampa where everybody wants to come visit. So we get a lot of Knoxville people coming down and coming to visit. It happens to be an Allegiant flight that gets down there really cheap and quick. But so many awesome memories here. That second year, especially for us, it was special. For my kids, it was special for my wife. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Some of our closest friends in this profession that we've met that don't have anything to do with football are still here in Knoxville.
You obviously are having a ton of success. But can you feel sometimes, like when you get on your Twitter and look and just see the mentions of Vol fans, you see like kind of their names in the Twitter. I mean, they're watching everything you do, just like they'll be watching Vitello coach the Giants. I mean, they're kind of following along and watching your success.
I would tell you that I try to do everything I can to stay off Twitter when it comes to fan interaction.
Sure, it's a good move. Yeah.
But I do, you know, it's you run into so many Tennessee people down there, whether it's snowbirds or just retired people that they're like, man, like we're USF fans now, and it's been very grassroots to recruit USF fans one at a time. So if we can bring some over from here, certainly really cool. But I do think we did it the right way. I'm proud of what we did here. We left for what I think was a really good opportunity for us. And the fact that people respect it, that we've still got people that care about my family. And I mean it too, man. Like, people were incredible to us here. And obviously we've maintained a good relationship. But people treated us like gold here. And I think a lot of those people now have inherited the USF Bulls. It'd be interesting to see what happens if we ever got a chance to play each other. I tried to get that done.
Well, so that ought to leave a mark. And maybe a first down. So while we were visiting, it looks like that Powell's going to get a first down because of that. Alex Golis, good to see you, man. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Appreciate
Sounds good. 100%. Thanks for coming up.
Good luck next Thursday.
Thank you very much.
Yep, and we'll get the call.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker. Number 52, defense. 15 yards previous spot. First down.
Well, I tell you what, that just leaves a mark right there. You're going to get the football in great field position, and then you go and you do that.
Yeah. You know, I don't blame him for trying to make a play, though. I mean, at some point, you know, again, until Powell shows you they can consistently move the ball on you, why not take a chance there? And you know, I think you feel pretty confident you can get the ball back again. Again, you know, you're only down 4 here, but
first down, they'll run the reverse. Oh, how about that?
And that is coming back.
Yeah, that's going to get a flag, which is, you know, you understand what you're trying to do for the safety of the game, but at the same time, you know, what's a player supposed to do?
I mean, now you see him just kind of get in between the defender and the ball carrier to try to avoid something like that. But sometimes instinct takes over and you want to get that shot. Unfortunately, it's not clean. Clearly in the back there.
Yeah, I just don't know what a guy's supposed to do.
Blindside block, number 52. 15 yards to the previous spot, remains first down.
See, man, I thought it was in the back more than a blind. I mean, it was blind side, and I hear what you're saying with that, Packer, but I thought it was more in the back regardless.
By the way, that's the first penalty of the night on Powell. You know, Matt Lowe's team playing awfully clean football tonight.
They are.
Two very well-coached teams.
But also, Wes has had the football for the majority of the football game, so not a lot of chance offensively to have the penalty at least.
Hey, don't be pointing at the obvious, okay?
Don't bring your facts in here.
Exactly. Don't make facts a good argument.
Now the question is, can Powell get 25 yards in 3 plays? To this point, they're not showing much of an ability to do that. But Deuce Rogers can do it in a hurry.
Down at 25, Rogers.
The key thing, too, here for West is you've got him pinned back, okay? Now it's second down and, 20? No silly penalties that gives them a free first down. You already did that on the attempt to block punt. Now you've got them, again, back against their heels again. Play smart football.
And if you're a backside defender, what I mean by backside is the backside from the way the action is going, you got to know that he pulls it on that option all the time. It's got to be in the back of your mind right there because Rogers wants to run the football.
Second down and 20. Rogers looking for
nowhere to go.
And is there a flag?
It's got to be that has to be intentional grounding because there was nobody.
He's reaching. He's reaching. He's looking and dropping.
Yeah. Clearly trying to set up the screen because nobody blocked about 3 of the defensive linemen.
By the way, Deuce Rogers is a great runner and thrower. He's a horrible actor. That was the worst. That was the worst throwing in the ground.
Intentional grounding, number 2. 5 yards to the spot of the foul. Lost it down. Third down.
Deuce is like, I'm in trouble. Well, straight to the ground.
Throw it to 78 into the ground. Wait, he wasn't eligible.
By the way, updated score, Gibbs up on Carter, 21-14.
I'm going to try this game for you guys now. It's third and Gus's Good Times Deli.
There we go, Eric Kane. Hey, what direction's that, Packer?
That over there, that's east.
So proud. We've come so far in
11
11
down
weeks.
and 29. Rogers going to keep it himself and just get what he can.
Again, similar spot on the field to where you roughed the kicker a few minutes ago.
Farragut with a win tonight over Cleveland makes the playoffs, up 21-7 on the road. Fourth punt of the night, and I would think West would say, don't come near the punter.
Shanked it.
Shanks it, and it takes a West bounce inside the 35. Let's take a quick break.
In East Tennessee, work isn't just a job, it's who we are. For over a century, Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local 102 has helped to build this region from the ground up with sweat, skill, and pride. Don't gamble on unskilled labor. At Local 102, our members train in a state-of-the-art facility with advanced real-world instruction, ensuring they deliver top-tier work from day one. Good work, good wages, local jobs. Local 102. Building today, fighting for tomorrow.
Well, our thanks to East Tennessee for your continued support of Wreaths across America, whether it's at a game or at knoxwreaths.org. Raheem Lee off right tackle running downhill.
It's been all downhill until you get to about the 10.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's a wall.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they have done a great job of moving the football, great job of running the football tonight with Lee and Wren.
Well, look at the Powell front. Ripping at the football.
It's going to bring up third and about 2.
It is old school football with these two.
Yeah.
Well, good to see Alex Golish up here. Proud of his success. It's always good to see somebody who came to Tennessee and has gone off and is doing well.
Done a really good job down there.
Third down and 2 off left tackle, following his lead blocker. Lee will
not get it. He's going to be still 2 yards short. No gains. That's
and that
down.
was a scary tackle, by the way, as he's reaching for the right leg. Lee will try to walk it off or hop it off.
Like in years past, at some point, West has got to prove they can complete a pass.
Just got rolled up on as Jamison Smith came in for the tackle, and it's a 4th down and 2.
Yeah, you want to win this football game, these are the type of plays right here you have got to convert on.
Well, I got to toss sweep Duran to the right side and let him use his speed. They'll get it to the right side, right between the tackle, and he's not going to get it.
Nope.
He will not get it as the Powell defense steps up again.
He tried to cut it up right there at the marker and a yard short.
William Taylor, helping us get the stop, Big 96 with back-to-back plays.
And yet again, on the plus side of the 50, this one wasn't in the red zone. Did you see the replay right here? And Taylor and Amador, the linebacker, combined on the tackle.
By the way, speaking of people who are at Tennessee doing well, he hadn't done anything yet, but it really was weird to see Tony Vitello's press conference today.
I thought John Wilkerson had a great tweet. He was like, I've been proud and happy the entire 2 weeks or week long it's been official, but when you saw that Tony Vitello press conference graphic that the Giants tweeted out today, like it just became real.
Yeah.
It was weird seeing that.
Yeah.
But I watched the whole press conference. He did what Tony does.
Rodgers takes a shot, finds his receiver. Yeah, I watched it on, I believe WBIR Plus put out the alert, and I clicked on it and watched the press conference. Nice throw here by Rodgers on the play fake to find his receiver down the sideline, Lemire Porter, who's just a freshman. Rodgers in the first half only 2 for 5 through the air, and now it's Powell running downhill.
This is the first little bit of momentum Powell's had since they had the short pitch, long run.
The only other offensive play of substance at this football game.
Yes.
It has been a tad bit ugly between two very well-coached defenses.
Defensively, it's been beautiful, Packer.
It's kind of like you enjoy watching a one-hitter in baseball. I mean, it's not really exciting, but, I mean, yeah, it's great baseball.
It's a work of art, yeah.
Second down, Rodgers rolls left and throws against his body.
Force that one. That's probably not a smart pass. Luckily, it'll still give you a 3rd and 3 here, an opportunity to convert. And it's a spot on the field where if I'm Powell and I don't, I punt it away and play field position.
Yep.
Don't let West have the ball near the 50 again.
By the way, Eric, I will say that I was so impressed with Austin's interview with Matt. I think for the playoffs, maybe we should have him go down to the field again.
It probably won't be as cold throughout the month of November.
Impressive interview. It's very well done.
All because I know how to handle myself. What can I say?
Unlike me on that Matlock kick for tires.
That was a disaster.
It's a train wreck.
Oh, there's so much going on out here.
3rd down and 3. Rodgers off left tackle, bounces to the outside, and will get the first down inside the 40.
Yeah, you knew that was coming.
We were being overtaken by the tuba section down there. I got a little scared for my safety.
Look at Matt. Matt's all fired up over there. He's like, we crossed midfield, guys. Let's go put this in the end zone. I mean, it kind of does feel like they've been putting, it's kind of like where they're like putting chewing gum in the holes of the dam and they're trying to patch it up. The dam's about to break if Powell scores.
Yeah, I think it's chewing gum. Double pass right here, and he's going to be.
And that's the kind of play that destroys the drive. Keep doing what you're doing. Instead, now you're going to play it 2nd and near 20.
Ethan Fortner with the tackle. Massive.
I understand the call. I understand that if you complete this, you break their back, you go up 2 possessions. I mean, I get it. It just didn't work.
You know, it was
I don't
also
like doing it to the short side of the field.
You know, it was also a back-breaking play, 3rd and 3, when your 225-pound quarterback just ran down the field and did whatever he wanted to. He can do that again.
Yeah, he can do that again.
Yeah.
I'm with Kane and I are of like mind on that. Packer just wants to run trick plays.
2nd down and 18. Rodgers up the middle. And everybody wearing blue is in there for the tackle. I mean, I get it. I understand you've got a big Cam Newton quarterback. I understand all that. But I mean, he's just one wrong play away from being hurt.
Yeah, I mean, can't play scare, but I know what you're saying there is the 1 seed. But now it's 3rd and 15, 3rd and 16? I mean, what a disastrous play there on first down. Potentially, they can get it back right here. Don't have to get all of it right now.
3rd and 16, Rebels are showing pressure, and they will send J.P. Peace. Is there a flag here? No, there's not.
Miscommunication. You have the receiver that stopped.
Boy, Matt Lowe is screaming for a flag, and I really thought they were going to get it because it looked to me like Lemire Porter was held up just a little bit.
No, the receiver stopped one way or the other. Either he got held up or he stopped on his own.
It doesn't matter. The pass falls painfully.
Yeah. He's holding him. I hate to, you know I don't like to second guess officials because I am one, I get it, but at the same time he was bear hugging.
You officiate.
Okay, here we go.
Never heard of him.
4th down and 16 as Abel Ancelet is deep on the 5th punt of the night. Ancelet will make the catch at the 13. Quick break.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
Well, OEB Rivalry playoffs are presented by Food City, and they do start next week. We'll be in Sevier County. Either West or Halls will be taking on the defending state champions as Messiah Wren really could have been knocked out with the bathwater, but I think the defender a little scared to go head-to-head with him.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
You would have had a hard time as a linebacker, wouldn't you? I mean, Kaner, you were such a hard-hitting...
Against Rogers?
No, I'm just saying, would you have been thinking about it every time somebody came through and make sure I don't hit them wrong?
No, you can't think about that.
You have to. Crack back block over there. I mean, you've got to be careful what you do. 2nd down and 7. Well, it's the same old story, guys. It's almost like West, if they're going to score, they're going to have to break a long one. They can't get it done inside the red zone.
You're right. They're going to have to score from at least the plus 20. I think they've got to complete a pass.
That's where you've got to play fake, and you've got to look to throw, and here they are. And he could have taken a shot, but he'll slide down after getting the first down. On the far side of the field, the receiver had single coverage, and I thought he had a chance. Jack Harrison, the quarterback, decided to get the first down and move the sticks. Can't blame him for that. Ran off left tackle. Flag comes in from behind.
A hold.
And this will be a big 10 yards right here.
Much like when Powell has their penalties or plays that go the other direction. West it's going to be...
Offense number 43. 10 yards to the previous spot. Remains first down.
Hard to overcome that. And now 1st and 20. Now, the last time they had a similar type play, as we look at Raheem Lee right here, he is really, looks like he's gingerly trying to wake that ankle up.
No. By the way, Maryville has extended their lead on Oak Ridge to 34-0.
That's a running clock.
Running clock now. Meanwhile, here we've got a one-possession game, albeit first down and long. Harrison rolling out, throws it back across his body. And is this one intercepted?
No, just caught
big hit.
And tackled.
Jamison Smith with a big hit.
We're under a minute to go, so we're going to take this thing to the 4th quarter before 9 o'clock because neither team really throws it a whole lot. 2nd and 22 now.
2nd down in the intramural fields. Headed west.
There you go.
Harrison looking to throw, throws it to the Wren out of the backfield. And Wren chopped down at the 36-yard line after a gain of 12, which will make it a 3rd down and manageable when we come back in the 4th quarter. 7-3, the over-under in this game. If you took the under 10.5, you're still in play.
Hold on, the clock stopped.
The clock stopped at 11.9 for some reason.
He stepped out of bounds.
Well, they let it run forever.
They did.
Harrison looking to throw. He's got happy feet. Got happy feet, and he'll be taken down at the 26.
I think he lost a shoe.
And now we will go to the 4th quarter. As I was saying, the under 10.5 still in play.
Thank you so much for visiting us today. I really appreciate your... What in the world?
Hey! Whoa! Save it for Rivalry Thursday, guys!
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank. Life made better.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results. 546-1111.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Ted Russell Ford is East Tennessee's #1 volume Ford dealer. At the super dealer, you choose how to conquer the road. Gas, diesel, hybrid, or all electric. Right now, get up to $10,000 off MSRP on select Ford F-150s. Come see the super dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Scotty Dykes. Our office is located in Harriman, Tennessee, where we've been here located for over 25 years. Our office offers life insurance, homeowners insurance, auto insurance, and other investment products. Please pay us a visit, and we would love to do business with you.
Now, the 4th quarter is brought to you by Carson Newman University. 5-2 football team enrollment is up, and by the way, Christmas is right around the corner. I realize Halloween's tomorrow, but it's never too early to prepare. Have Switch Lights handle all of your Christmas lights at your home. Give them a shout at 865-855-4448. Let them do the work with their lights and get you taken care of this Christmas season. Mark Packer along with Austin Price, Eric Kane. Something must be going on in the General's quarters because everybody is very intently looking at their phones.
Tennessee has hired its new assistant coach in baseball to fill Elander's vacated spot as he takes over the head coaching job. And it's a big one because it is the interim head coach of Florida. Their head coach is on suspension or whatever it is.
He's on leave right now.
Whatever. Yeah. He's not available. And they've hired the interim to be the top assistant and recruiting coordinator, and that is?
Chuck Girolamo is how you pronounce his name.
Way to throw him under the bus, Austin.
Girolamo.
Colquitt high snap will punt this one away. And a nice punt by Colquitt. And the catch is made by Dezion Jackson. I thought for a second.
Look at this.
Completely lopsided.
Look, time of possession. Total yards. Rushing yards. I mean, 182 to 44.
7-3.
7-3.
And you got to think
it's why the General said special teams.
Well, it's kind of like in golf, and it doesn't.
That's right. You can
drive
hit
for show, putt for dough.
That's
man.
right.
You might as well score you right down.
3 bad shots, and you can still make a putt for a par.
Hey, where'd my stool come from?
It's been right there.
Has it? Wait, I lost it for like 2 years. How'd that reappear?
Well, hold on. You've been sitting in it.
Well, I didn't even know I was sitting on it. Jackson holding that ball like a loaf of bread, like you guys talked about in the first half.
Powell got away with a hold there.
Nice job down there by our officials, telling the Zion Jackson, nope, no talking, just get back to the huddle.
What's right here? Right there, 52. He's holding on.
Well, that's hit pretty far out there. They call it?
Looks like they did.
Foul. Will remain first down.
10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Wow. Must be the guilty party, as we've got a camera right on Hayden Wallace. That will take away a decent play and make it a first down and 16. Two receivers top of your screen for Deuce Rogers, who has been bottled up. He'll spin to the right, and here's Deuce Rogers into the secondary. He'll get about half of it back.
So that might have been the design quarterback run, but the snap was to his left. So he had to get the snap and then kind of flip around a little bit and get what he could get.
Commercial Bank salutes the Stripes. Caleb Gramlich tonight, a linesman who we visited before the game. Only third season officiating, but an important one tonight. A mechanical engineer. Loves to trail run and bike ride, and intelligent guy out there giving back to the game that he loves. Rogers a high save. Man, turning and running before he made the grab was Jackson again.
So they were trying to fake that quarterback draw, trying to pull the linebackers in, and then Rogers threw a fastball. You thought the catch was made, but you're right, was looking upfield and just didn't bring it in.
Another chance to get off the field here. I think if I'm Powell, if I'm West, I am spying Deuce Rogers with JP Peace.
3rd and 5, play clock under at 5 to go. Play clock at 1, and they'll barely get it off. Rogers throws it out of the backfield. They'll get the first down to midfield.
Zion Jackson again. He's kind of been old reliable tonight for Powell.
Go. First and 10 Panthers at the 15-yard line.
10.5 to go, a first down and 10 at midfield. 3 receivers near side. You know, at some point in time, do you take that shot? You haven't really taken the shot tonight. And a defense in the backfield. Rogers will pull the ball back and will push his way forward for an 8-yard gain.
He just leans forward and takes that 5, right? I mean, like, they had it defended pretty well, and he just kind of keeps scrapping and clawing and lunging forward.
Second down and 2.5. Clock at 9.5 to go in the game. Rogers. Oh, look at that catch.
Incomplete.
What a nice. Oh, did they call incomplete?
Yeah, it went right through his hands.
Well, the official on the far side was waving his arms above his head, and I thought he made a nice grab.
His thrown behind them, had to go back and try to make that catch. Still one that he'd tell you he probably should have caught.
3rd down and 3 in what has turned out to be a very typical Powell West game.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you who's going to get it. It's going to be number 2.
stunning and shocking revelation that they go off left tackle to get the first down with Deuce Rogers. Hey, here's the deal. Whether West wins or loses this game, they go to Sevier County next week. And if they lose the game, they're going for sure. If they win,
maybe, depending on
Halls Clinton. But here's the deal. West goes to Sevier County, I think, feeling pretty good about themselves.
Oh, yeah. They played a really good football game. They just, when they get in the red zone, Austin, they just have no answers. But they ran the football. They dominated running the football. They played good defense. You still got to find a way to get points on the board, though.
First down and 10. Rogers will throw this one to the far side. The defense.
It's going to be a flag, and we're coming back.
Yeah, the defense trying to force a turnover.
Pass interference, offense, number 17. 15 yards to the previous spot, remains first down.
That's the kind of thing that we talk about that derails the Powell drive. All of a sudden, you're looking at now 1st and 25.
Like the double pass.
That's exactly right.
On the drive prior.
Just keep it in Tu's hands. He's going to continue to move the chains.
Yeah.
If you sprinkle in a pass every now and again, that's fine.
Oh, man, look how.
It's 1st and 25.
Whew. And when it's 1st and 25, I mean, there's just so.
Yeah, but here's the thing: that Powell has played so well defensively that for West, you're going to have to create something with your defense, with your special teams.
Oh, yeah.
You've got to take some kind of a shot. I mean, you're pinning your ears back.
Yeah, I would here. I would try to come after him, knock him even further back. You got to do something.
You're right. You got to create some type of game-changing play.
Inside handoff.
Gotta bring him down.
Oh my gosh, he flipped that ball. He flipped the ball. Unbelievable.
Did he pitch it back?
He did. That's exactly what he did. Oh my gosh.
That's one way to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
I mean, it worked out, but if I'm Matt Lowe, I'm looking up saying, don't do that again.
Watch this.
Watch Vanena Walker. And he turns and says, here, you take it. Really?
Oh, my. And they got back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it worked out, but whoo.
Second down and 10. Rogers will keep it himself and will just push defenders down and get 4 yards and make it a manageable 3rd and 6.
See, I think it's 2 down territory. You're so far down there.
I don't know, man. The way your defense is played, if I don't get it here, I'm pooching it down and trying to pin them deep. But that's just me. You and I disagree all the time, and we'll see what happens. Rogers, does it matter?
It won't matter.
Across the middle, won't matter. Catch is made inside the 20.
These Powell receivers, they've got to tuck that thing better. They just keep dangling it out there.
Well, it's Jackson again. He's the one that you were on the long reception there in the first quarter. Down the sideline.
Watch as he catches it and goes dangling it again out there. To quote the great Alan Sitzler, chin the ball.
First down and 10 inside the 20.
There's an older gentleman. He's brought me cash in the press box. We appreciate you.
Already went on to Walter on the carry. Brought down by number 9, J.T. Peace. 2nd and 6.
You simply can't let him score a touchdown here. It's as simple as that. You can hold him to a field goal. That keeps it a 1-score game with 5:29 to go and ticking anything more than that, and that'll be all she wrote.
Yep. Lengthy drive here. Got time.
And we are all the way down to almost 5 minutes to go.
Yep. And it's 9-11.
Second down and 6. Rodgers. Well, they thought for a second that he was going to take off running, which was the play fake, if you will. And now a 3rd and 6. And if you're West, well, you've got to hold him to 3 here.
Yeah, you do. And at this point in the field, if you're Powell, you take the 3, go up 7, and play defense.
By the way, Reeds Across America just brought the money up here, $576 tonight, donated by the fans here. And our thanks to everyone for donating to Wreaths Across America. 10th play of the drive, 3rd down and 6. Rodgers will pull it back, take a shot for the win to the end zone. Did he make the catch? Touchdown. Back corner of the end zone, he finds Zion Jackson for a 14-yard touchdown and a game breaker.
The junior has had himself a really nice night. Even for a Powell offense that's just scored their first offensive touchdown of the game.
I was going to say there's been hardly any offense for Powell all game long, and he's been the one that stood out. A 46-yard reception in the first quarter. This touchdown right here on what a catch, what a throw as well. A first down earlier in the drive. Jackson is the go-to guy.
4:57 to go. Powell with the extra point. They go up 14-3, and a flag comes in as the kicker was absolutely plastered. Nice throw by Rodgers.
Got 2 feet down when he only needed 1.
He has a really good throw there by Rodgers.
Check the injury down on the play while we take care of this. A quick break and a break. And it is actually not a break and a break. What it is do you want well water that looks like that in your home? No, you don't. Do you want your toilet to look like that? No, you don't. Make sure you call Aqua Clear. They'll come out and install the Kinetico system and get the well water cleaned up, get the city water cleaned up. I love their new phrase, either let us put the filter in or you be the filter. That's a great phrase. Let them change your water. It will change your life. That is Aqua Clear.
And if your toilet ever looks like that, Dee Dee says, Mark, get down there and scrub it.
Yeah, this is true. A long discussion being had here.
And it was a penalty on the PAT, and we have a Powell Panther who is down.
There she is, the head trainer for Powell. We've come a long way since we were debating whether to call that Anderson County game or not.
All right, congratulations to Caden Emery of Rome County High School, our FCA next. We can actually knock both of them out right now, guys. FCA Next Mile, brought to you by Pilots Miles of Good. And, boy, got a great resume. Church worship band plays the bass and sings. FCA Fields of Faith speaker. Community service through F3. 3.94 GPA. Congratulations to Caden Emery of Rome County High School and our other candidate.
We already did it. We already did it.
Y'all did it?
I did it way better than you did it just now. In the first half when you were down there kicking for tires, we did it. I knocked it out of the park. It was a home run.
What else did y'all do?
Lots. We did the
Scholar Athlete. Well, we're doing the other one right now, which is brought to you by Pioneer Heating and Air, and it's Cannon Dowd, who needs to be one of the Gambooz's Game Night Makeovers. A 4.50 GPA. Senior. By the way, it's brought to you by Pioneer Heating and Air. Okay, so here's the deal. When we had the Webb Grace game.
Yes.
Okay. Can we do the RoboCam up in the booth, and can we pan over here to the side where Joe McNish is? I probably can't. We're squeezing all in here. Okay, so up over here, I'm going to look at. Okay, here's Joe McNish right here. And so up here on the wall, whenever there's a scoring possession, when we did Grace Webb, there were 19 cards up there. We were running out of wall space when we did Grace.
They were right here.
It was 70-40. It was up here. It was over here. Tonight, he's got 1, 2, you got a third one? Oh, the third one's for me to read. 3 cards tonight. And see, he writes down on a card and says the Powell drive, 10 plays, 65 yards, 655. Jackson with a 14-yard touchdown. I hand it to Joe. And then Joe takes it, grabs tape. And then Joe, this is the way we do our
There's
system.
a dead ball encroachment, number 5 of the defense. There's also a dead ball personal foul, number 3 of defense. Both must be enforced on the try. The try will be from the 3/4 yard line.
So you had 2 penalties. They have to be enforced with a try, so you're going to move it just a couple inches.
And Powell will go for 2. And they'll give it to Deuce Rogers, and it'll be 15-3.
Yep. By the way, LSU just fired their AD.
Stunned, shocked. I mean, when the governor comes out and says, you won't be making this higher, he was the dead man walking.
Well, yeah, I mean, you made that job so unappealing for 24 hours. I mean, you were left with absolutely no choice.
Well, Jimbo Fisher, I mean, he likes him, and, I mean, Ryan Kelly likes him.
Well, I mean, making a lot of money
for doing nothing.
To leave, yeah.
Here comes the Powell offense. I could see them giving it to Big Iverson Garcia. With Golish here, I could see Garcia getting in on a 2-point try. This is a little Matt Lowe. You wanted to relate it to Walter Nolan. Walter Nolan was to some similar. But they're going to put, is it we had direct snap to 95 or just going to be him as the lead blocker?
Well, he's way too close. It's back there. Got Caleb Akers back there as well. Caleb Akers was actually the jumbo quarterback for that game that Deuce Rogers missed earlier in the year.
By the way, they could snap it directly to him, be a low snap like single wing. Austin's called it. Now, off-right tackle, he'll follow Iverson Garcia, and he gets in the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the lead is now 15-3. Yes, it may have been a little bit ugly, but Powell is doing what they need to do. Hello, promo to run.
And Locker Room Sundays at 7 p.m. on TVSN.
Hey, I'm Tennessee defensive back Colton Hood.
And you can check Colton out on Beyond the Orange on the Tennessee Valley Sports Network.
Then stay tuned for Locker Room at 7:30. It's the Players Show with current players, VFLs, and experts from VolQuest. That's Sunday starting at 7 p.m. on TVSN.
Mark and Chris will make their triumphant return to the Food City Locker Room, brought to you by Garza Law. That's coming up Sunday at 7:30. They missed last week. It may be the best show we've ever done. At least that's what Jason Swain told me post-game. As we had Mike Matthews out, it was myself and Jason in a great 30 minutes.
I love how it's you and Jason said it was the best ever. It's like me getting a haircut, and the guy says, I just did a great haircut. Hey, listen, Covenant Health Fitness Center offers 5-star amenities and over 80 weekly fitness classes. Join in October. Better hurry because we only got one more day. Pick your treat, personal training, spa services, swim lessons, and more. Covenant Health Fitness Centers. Like I said, who cuts your hair and then says, I just did a really bad haircut? So West, with under 5 minutes to go, will start again. Good field position out to the 40. Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Joe Newbrick Collision Centers, Covenant Health, Knoxville Smiles, Commercial Bank, and Food City. Well, a 2-possession game now, which since West has not been able to get in the end zone, it's more like a 4-possession.
Yeah, I mean, again, the game just got away from them. One offensive drive that went the distance for Powell in the second half here, and a penalty you go for 2, and then all of a sudden it's 15-3.
And a West loss tonight makes the Halls-Clinton game meaningless.
Well, and why was the 2-point conversion big? Because it made it a 12-point game, which means you can't do a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and field goal. You're going to have to have 2 touchdowns in the next 4:38.
That is that Morristown East math of yours.
Well,
it's always so impressive.
You didn't call it out, so I had to do it. And here's Messiah Wren. Into the loose.
Inside the 40, down to the 39, and the Rebels are like, hang on now. 4:21 to go, down 15-3, and they got all 3 timeouts left. Got to go quick, though. And they will go quick. Harrison going to take a shot downfield, overthrows his receiver. I like taking the shots at this point, though.
And had a shot here, too. Ball just a little too far down and inside.
Handoff to Wren off left tackle, following his big blockers, and then shot out of a cannon. And he's tackled right in front of Casey Clausen.
West has got to go tempo here.
If you saw Casey Clausen on the far side of the field wearing the white sweatshirt kind of over there on about the 25-yard line, that's
they're hanging out with Golish.
Former Tennessee quarterback. Quick pass. Well, he got there somehow. Yes, walking off the field, and Casey and I went face to face, and he's like, "You still around here?"
The fact that he remembers you.
Well, of course he remembers. He covered him all 4 years. .347 to go. Oh, look at Iverson Garcia in the backfield. Boy, Garcia in the backfield for the big tackle will bring up a 3rd down. Got trouble again. Harrison. Oh, what was that? What in the world was that?
That's Luke Lindsay on the interception for the Powell Panthers. And the senior that has played all season with a torn ACL makes the final play here.
Let's see what the flag is. Let's see what the flag was. It a face mask on the quarterback? If so, stop the presses.
Face mask, number 95, defense. 5 yards in the previous spot, remains 3rd down.
Wow.
There you go.
Matt says on who? I'm going to go with that didn't touch the face mask, but
I'm going to go with that wasn't the call.
Well, that's what he said. Face mask on number 95.
So, Second Life. Now, it still doesn't explain what in the world was in the head of Jack Harrison there for a moment.
It's called panic.
Yeah, 3rd down and 1. Clock under 3 minutes to go. Got to speed it up. Raheem Lee behind Harrison. They'll give it to him off left tackle using the speed and will be slung down and knock over several of our signs. Made by One Day Signs and Banners, by the way.
It's a 2-for-1 special at they're saying 4th down, just short.
Yeah, he's still feeling the effects of the ankle injury earlier in the game.
Yeah, I would. I know you want to try to sneak one in here at the end and try to give yourself a shot, but I'd like to get number 2 healthy for the playoffs.
Fourth down and a yard. Wren is in at running back. Powell going to bring pressure because they know they're not going to throw, and they'll turn the ball over on downs.
That's what happens when you just simply can't throw it effectively.
What a great play call on the defensive side to send the linebacker, and Wren's like, same point. If we can't throw the football, why do they have to respect anything?
Yeah, 72 for West got beat, and in a fantastic play. I mean, that was a great job by Amador.
By the way, Carter and Gibbs tied at 28. into third quarter.
That's an exciting one.
So when we're done here, you get on Facebook, you go to Clear Springs Baptist Church, and you watch their broadcast over there of the finish of that one, because they do a fantastic broadcast.
Clear Springs?
Clear Springs Baptist Church handles all the Gibbs games.
Oh, lost the football, and we're not done yet. Lost the football, and we're not done yet. I mean, we're all in stunned silence. What a great play.
Well, we've said the whole game that the Powell skill players just dangle it out there.
Sooner or later, someone's going to hit that football and jar it loose.
You know what I'm doing here? I'm taking 4 shots at the end zone.
I agree. I'm throwing it. You got to throw it.
I mean,
you don't have time to waste.
They're loading the box, so I might as well just start taking some shots.
And you've gotten behind the secondary at times. You just haven't been able to connect.
4 shots. Roll left. Harrison looking to throw. There's shot number 1. He'll throw it to no man's off. One-handed interception. A one-handed interception by DeMarcus Huffine Jr. And as I said, you should run the football and not even think of throwing it.
I disagree with that.
Let's watch this play here. Huffine playing it like a receiver is. Man, look at that. Reels it in, one-handed catch.
Complete one-handed catch.
That's his second interception of the game.
20. It'll be first down.
Third interception of the night.
Oh, there could be some people sleeping good tonight after this one, and if they're on a better mattress, they're sleeping really good. Scan the QR code as custom mattresses made for you and your family at Better Mattress. Eagleton beat Oneida tonight 40-7. Smokey's stat stuffer tonight, and we'll do it after the game. Might be that guy. That's right now. Deuce Rogers, 22 carries, 78 yards, 118 yards through the air. Wasn't real pretty, but it's going to be enough to get a win in a big game. Meigs County beat Kingston tonight. Don't call us Rome County High School, 14-10.
It was a final at over at Maryville, 34-0. Oak Ridge never scores. So from 9-0 to no points. Tells you a lot about Maryville and the rest of that region.
Yep. 15-3. They're going to keep it on the ground off left tackle. And more. So this will make it official for us that we will say that our first OEB Law Rivalry Friday game, which will be presented by Food City, will be West and Sevier County next Friday night. TV side WKNX The Knox, digital side WBIR Plus, as well as the Rivalry Thursday YouTube channel. Matt not happy. But it will be same game we had last year over here in the quarterfinal.
And that had quite the exciting finish.
Double overtime as Sevier County got the win.
That was the second installment of the Cardiac Kids, because the week before that one, they come back against Powell.
It was Powell. Yeah.
That was the third game for the 4 games we did, because we did Central to start with. But as far as the comebacks and the craziness, second week.
I remember I went down to the sideline to do the interview, and I was down there for 35 minutes because I went down there with like a minute to go, and that game went into overtime, or maybe it just drug out, whatever it was.
Well, as I said earlier, thanks to Ann, JP, Jeremy, all the good folks. That is Jeremy, by the way, for the one-day signs and banners, 865-525-5474. We're going to start awarding next week the FCA Next Mile presented by Pilot Miles of Good, the scholarship winners. And so we will shoot our first ones on Monday. Well, I had to have big checks for each of the winners. You know, 2 $5,000 checks, 2 $15,000. So I sent that over to One Day Signs and Banners, and they said they're ready.
Why did you not say that?
So they've been selected.
We have selected the winners. The winners have been selected.
Can you tell me who they are?
I cannot. By the way, Rivalry Thursday and Rivalry Friday, the Rivalry brand proudly brought to you by the official training facility partner, that is D1.
West down to one timeout.
You jinxed it.
I did. It was 9:11. I said there's 5 minutes to go.
It's 9:11, 5 minutes to go. Y'all are going to be to Waffle House by 9:24. No, we're not.
I never said that.
By the way, we're past 9:30, so we don't have to fill for forever for the TV station.
I never even knew that was a thing.
It is. Carson Newman, well, the Simpsons are listed at 9:30. After that, you become Bart and, Eric's home.
Well,
Carson Newman, post-game report.
Most of your calls are like Homer.
Nope. Nope. Yeah, walked right into that.
That was a great catch. Actually, it went incomplete.
Okay, the Flanders are saying from the truck for you to be quiet. Carson Newman, post-game report coming up. Exterior Home Solutions, 6-star MVP. The greatest line ever in The Simpsons, I'm just going to say this.
Is Chad Mr. Burns?
No. That is actually great. Bart was going to be in a golf tournament against Flanders' kid, and Homer comes walking up to the golf course, and the Flanders are praying. And Homer looks over and he goes, "Hey, Flanders already prayed, and their kids can't both win." I thought that was the greatest line ever.
Also, why is Rogers running this football?
Why is he holding it out?
It wasn't even close to the first down marker. It wasn't third down.
Why is he holding it out?
Oh, man. He's holding it with two hands now.
I still can't believe we watched it earlier where the running back just pitched it to him mid-play.
Tomorrow night, Alcoa and Anderson County will be senior night for Ella. As the Chocolate Lab, she is 11. This will be her last game running out to...
Good run.
So who's going to handle the playoffs? That's what my kids asked me. I told them, explain to me that this is Ella's last deal. It's just senior night, but she'll do the playoffs too.
Correct. It's senior night festivities, and Ella is going through senior night festivities. I don't know if they're going to stand out there on the field with her or what, but
that will have 1,000% happen.
But if they happen to get a home playoff game, which if Gibbs loses tonight,
they would host next week. If Gibbs wins, they would not. They would go to Elizabethton.
And Gibbs would host who in that scenario?
Yeah, and Ella does have a replacement. I don't know Ella's replacement name. Maybe someone from Anderson County.
I'll be real honest. The fact that they're not going with Ella 2, kind of like Smokey 1, Smokey 2, Smokey 3, I think you've got to go with keep Ella the name. If it's going to be a thing, train many Ellas for years to come.
Hey, somebody over there, GT, y'all send me a text and say what the next dog's name is, because I don't remember. The dog was being trained when we were shooting the commercial spot for OEB Law.
Yes.
So they couldn't have it named Ella.
Well, no, the other dog's already alive.
No, I'm saying if they were training with the other
guess
dog,
what?
you need two names.
There are multiple Smokies alive.
I understand that, but here's what I was going to say on a 3rd down and 1.
There are other Eric's alive, too.
Hey, hang on, they won't get the first down.
What about A-Rick?
So the next dog, okay, whatever the dog's name is, apparently was not potty trained enough to not be out there pooping on the field while we were shooting the promo. So, I mean, it's got a lot to learn.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
No, it was fantastic.
Tomorrow night, the new dog shows up to watch and is over there peeing on your signs.
By the way, 10 tailgate will be Farragut gets the win tonight over Cleveland 31-7. 10 tailgate, that will be the game tomorrow. So make sure you join us on WBIR. Or 10 tailgate. All the games on WBIR plus WKNX the Knox on the TV side. Timeout taken by Powell with 27.2 seconds to go.
So let's go back to something you were asking earlier in the broadcast, Mark, in the second half.
Yes.
Wes is going to lose this game.
Yeah.
What do you carry on into next week? I mean, you absolutely whipped them for 3 quarters. They had one play on you. You had one bad quarter here in the 4th.
I think defensively you feel like you can go over there and you can get it done. Now, I think your bigger question is can you manufacture some points to knock off Sevier County?
True.
I mean, can you?
I mean, you ran for almost, dang near 200 yards, right? And
near, Joe.
You just couldn't get into the end zone. You couldn't break through the red zone wall there.
Joe's adding it up because they were dang near 200, and I don't know if they were over 200.
I mean, let's see, we're at 213, yeah. So over.
That was all by ground, but tonight the aerial coverage is brought to you by the Gatlinburg Sky Park. The mountains are calling. The sunrise breakfast is alive and well, and the mountains are at peak season as we turn the calendar to November come Saturday. 1 day left tomorrow, it being Halloween.
By the way, we've got to send Derek Kane down for the Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP.
Before the game, we decided that they're going to come put a
they're doing a headset? Okay, 4th down, and Rogers will get the first down. By the way, see, I knew that Lance Freeman would message me. The next dog's name is May.
Oh.
May.
May?
M-A-Y. May.
I still would go with that one, too.
Well, it's
In
not
fact,
your dog.
Well, I might, listen, I'm part of that community. So,
yes, you are.
My grandmother had a fish, George, for years, and whenever it died, it was George too.
Well, Jeff Haygood had a dog. Jeff Haygood had a dog, Plato.
Yeah?
And then when that dog passed away, the next one was Plato.
I thought you say it was Pluto. 15-3, the final score, as Powell will improve to 8-1. The number 1 seed, they'll be at home next week. We already knew that. West will finish the year at 4-5 and will go to Sevier County next week for a rematch of last year's quarterfinal. It is time now for the Carson Newman postgame show. By the way, I'm going to clear this up from Lance Freeman as we'll try to back up. He says, you can't have 2 Ellas alive at the same time with the same name. That would make for a training nightmare. That's a great point. I mean, you can't sit there and say, Ella, sit, and then you got 2 dogs sitting. You're like, no, not you, you.
Thank you.
Why not? It teaches them the same thing.
See, that's why they had to be a different name. So we got May, cute name, and we'll see Ella senior night.
That's why all you have is Max, and all you do is yell, Max, stop! And it's never worked.
Yeah. Max is the greatest dog that's ever lived.
All right, so we've got a few things to get out of the way here as we're doing things differently. We've got our player. Hey, there we go. Hey, we've got our Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP. Are you cold down there?
It actually got a little bit warmer here. It was cold to start out with, though.
Shamir Mobley, congratulations. The defense tonight, boy, what a performance. What can you say about your defense tonight?
I mean, the defense waited for this moment all week. We have lost to this team for 4 years in a row, and this was our time to come back and get our revenge.
Shamir, when you look at the scoop and score, you come in unblocked, you make the block, and then the ball pops up basically right to you with a little bit of an assist by a teammate right there. Yep. And then you're off to the races. Take me through what you're seeing when you're making that run.
As you almost ran out of gas.
When the ball snapped, I was just untouched, and then he didn't kick the ball. I was just right there. I blocked the ball, scooped the ball. I'm running to the end zone. I definitely did get gassed. I actually almost fell when I crossed like the 10.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I had to catch my breath.
You had a chance to, Eric, he had a chance to do the whole Devin Hester, watch himself on the Colossal Production.
Oh, he could have.
Jumbotron down there while you were
running
running
back. Do you know
back.
who Devin Hester is?
I didn't see. I was focused on not getting tackled, though.
Nice, smart. Hey,
Sounds good.
So you had West that just ran the football really, really well, but you got in the red zone. Powell's defense really came up big time after time. What went into doing that to keep him out of the end zone?
All right, I think he's gone because the whole team is over there. Hey, man, congratulations. Go celebrate, okay?
Thank you, man.
All right, sounds good. Well, they finish 8-1. Time now for the collision of the game, brought to you by Joe Newberg Collision Centers, and this has got to be this.
Oh, man.
That was early.
First drive of the game.
Yeah,
that's the first thing I heard when I walked in the booth, you guys reacting to that hit.
Yeah, DeAndre Brinson on the hit and the tackle, the Joe Newberg collision of the game. All right, so here we go. We're going to get WBIR's picks later. I've got to find my notes here, by the way. There we are, 4-1. I've got the lead. I had a pretty good week last week. All right, first game that we're picking. I got to look through here, guys. Pop up the game. I'm trying to find my notes. I did all this studying Okay, here we go.
Oh, he does have notes.
Forest at Watertown. Watertown's the Purple Tigers. They're 5-4. Forest is the Rockets. They're 6-3. Forest won this game last year. Watertown was 3-8 last year. I am taking Forest in this game.
I'm taking Watertown. Traditionally, they are one of the better programs over there near the plateau. Give me Watertown.
Yeah, and for all the reasons that Mark pointed out, I'm going to take Forest as well.
See, I did research and you didn't. Dobbins Bennett 8-1. Science Hill 7-2. Eric.
Yeah, this should be a really good game. Both these programs had a fine season. I'm going to take Dobbins Bennett on the road.
Okay.
Kind of risky taking the road team in this one, but I like the Indians more in this one.
Go ahead there, first place.
Okay. I'm going to go by comparative scores in this one. Dobbins Bennett beat Jefferson County. Science Hill lost to Jefferson County 33-7. I'll go with DB.
Give me Science Hill at home. This
topper.
game, listen, I will say this. Much like any good rivalry game, you throw out comparative scores, you throw out a lot of things in this type of game.
That's my only research is a comparative score. You don't throw it out. Ray County is at Walker Valley. Ray County 8-1. Walker Valley 7-2. Austin.
Give me Ray County to go on the road and beat Walker Valley.
Give me Ray County in that option. Single foot splits on the offensive line.
Mark Pemberton's not there anymore.
Okay, give me Ray County.
They're wide
Give me
open
Ray
attack
County.
now. Ray County, their last 3 games, 46-0, 28-7, 34-6. Defense is balling out right now. Give me Ray County. MBA at Innsworth. MBA 5-3. Innsworth 6-3. I'm going first.
Go ahead there, first place.
Okay. Innsworth lost to Baylor 35-21, and they beat McCallie. MBA got drilled by both. I'll go with Innsworth.
I agree with you. I think it's Innsworth gets this win, and I actually don't even think it's close.
The last game of the year, can't hold anything back. Give me NBA.
That's what I figured was coming. Coalfield at Oliver Springs. Coalfield 7-2. Oliver Springs 6-3.
Give me Coalfield in a rout. I'll take the Yellow Jackets.
I'll take Coalfield as well.
Coalfield, listen to this number. Coalfield has given up in their last 6 games a total of 13 points.
Stunned, shocked, flabbergasted, floored.
In their last 6 games, Benson Napier's guys can flat out play. Yeah, that reminds me of years ago. There's Jesse Smithy and Chad. But no, that is not true. That's Matt Lowe doing interviews with 5-Star Preps and the News Sentinel. Final score tonight, 15-3. As there we are up in the booth. It's Alcoa and Anderson County tomorrow night as LS Swan Song. And then next Friday night it is West and Sevier County. Happy trick-or-treat, everybody. Happy Halloween. Make sure you Halloween and you trick-or-treat safely. Powell gets the win tonight. We will see you tomorrow and on WBIR tonight at 11 o'clock.
If you see me, I take Reese's.
I love Reese's. I'm going to do the highlight.